Big tweets.
Okay. Last time, y'all walked through the grand double doors from the entrance hall and found yourself in a room with a spiral staircase and a door with no handle or knob. Exploring the side rooms, you found that there were a number of the interred dead that had been reanimated, and they attacked you. After a few moments, a couple of rounds, and a couple of shots from Ivette's gun, the undead in the other room also burst out, causing you to fight a two-sided battle. Eventually, knocking them all out. You guys were victorious, but Percy's was knocked down in the fray. He was revived. You guys took some time to rest and patch yourselves up, then explored a little bit further. Ivette and Elantra found the gold irregular-shaped piece that was on display in the right room and attempted to bring it to the door that you had found, which has an impression of the continent of Dolrast on it. But while walking it to the other room, found that it made whoever held it too dizzy to walk. So the y'all all set up like a sort of daisy chain handoff process to get it to the door, and found that it snapped into place when you held it close to it. Doing the same with the second piece that was on this floor, you then stealthily investigated the floors above and below. Above, on the top floor, it was still and undisturbed. But the bottom floor, the basement floor, there was an open door through which you heard muffled speech and the shuffling of a large number of beings through the wall. Hurrying back up to the rest of the group, you all decided to rest upstairs to heal your battered bodies, which is where we find ourselves now, with the group attempting to find some respite in this mausoleum. As I recall, there are caltrops placed at the top of the stairs.
Cold iron, yes.
I don't recall what, if anything, was decided regarding watch orders.
I don't sleep, so I was probably just going to be the only one, at least on lookout, even though I do need to, like, enter an inactive state.
I brought, like, the idea of having crackers +1 on the watch the whole time.
I only have to enter my inactive state for, like, 4 hours, so I could just take over after the first person or something.
Yeah, just like, so we have more eyes on it. Like, one look at the stairs and the other one pay attention to the coffins, because we just fought on that, so it might. It's like, if we can have the long rest with crackers and +1 the whole time, and then the other one kind of changes around, we do that. If we need to be just one, we just take turns. Who takes first watch?
I can take the first one.
Sure.
She'll take a second.
I can take the rest unless you really want 4 eyes on this. Well, I don't have eyes, but 2 eyes plus 2 ghost things.
It's one set of stairs. One person's probably fine.
Does it affect your healing at all if you do that? Like, not if you just
Well,
Still like rest, right?
I still need 4 hours, but after that, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, so as a skeletal, he's aware during his 4-hour rest period. Obviously, if he gets up to do anything, it will interrupt it. So, I mean, you can't fight anything while you're resting, but
Word. Okay.
you can keep watch, and if nothing happens, then you're all good.
I'll just have my
to see
boy
if we have
rest then.
some overlap there, but I only have to rest half as long as y'all, so
Just skeleton boy things.
that's right. Just bony things.
You'll take the first watch, then we can trade off.
Well, I suggest someone else does.
Aram
While
is
I-
going to take the first watch, and then switch off with Krakus.
So it's Aaron's, then Krakus, then
I could watch.
Well, again, I don't need. I don't think we need any more people than me.
okay.
Like someone take first watch, and then I'll take the rest of the watch.
So it's
Okay.
Aaron, and then Krakus, and then Krakus, and then Krakus, and then Krakus.
Yes.
Okay.
At this point of the conversation, Ivet is already curled up like a dog sleeping, and he's sleeping already. Kinda hugging his knees. Because again, I like to say that all my characters can sleep really well because I can't.
Elantra is struggling to fall asleep.
Elantra.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I said poor Elantra.
Yeah, classic Elantra, to be fair.
Is your mentality governed by the chaos of your magic or something? You can't sleep.
What was an anxious bitch?
That's so deep.
There's certainly a connection there.
Is this the TV sock?
Yeah, Haley's watching baseball on her stationary bike.
It's fine.
I'm sorry, there's a natural disaster.
Yeah, you're on like the forgiveness state of scuffed.
The other option would be if I was home right now, you guys would have lost me a few minutes ago after I had joined because our power went out. So
Yeah.
like it would have been long enough for me to say, yeah, I'd love to play. Let's get started, and then the power would go out.
That's what I said. Like there is like a forgiveness, a grace period, because you're like running away from a natural disaster.
Okay, so you guys get down to sleep, or rest, rather. I assume pulling out bedrolls and such as needed. Nestled between these sarcophagi, ancient sarcophagi.
Very comfortable.
I grew up on a cave. You can sleep anywhere.
Aram and Krakus, give me a perception check since you two are the only ones awake. Or actually, and I
technically
guess
awake.
yeah, and Elantra because Elantra is awake.
There you go.
I open my character sheet. Rolling to perceive.
Also,
Well,
has it been an hour? If, by the way, like, will an hour have? Let me know because I don't know if I can reset my spells yet.
Oh, yeah, I'll let you guys know when it's been enough
Okay.
time for you guys to like redo
Okay.
spells and stuff.
Okay, we'll take the 16. I was just gonna roll with disadvantage because I'm trying to sleep ostensibly.
Fair enough.
Oh no, you wasted the natural 20.
Yeah, when I just typed in roll 1d20 earlier, I got a natural 18 too. So
Not really wasted when we know they'll never come up when we need them anyway. At least for me.
fair.
Oh,
Fair.
oh, I didn't mean to click that. Sorry. You guys get to know about Fairy Fire now.
Thank you.
Nice. It's a nighttime reading.
Yeah, it's very interesting reading.
Burst.
Person is reading the spell like it's a fairy tale, so everyone can sleep.
Hair glows surrounds and outlines the subjects. Outlined subjects shed light as candles.
We just see the text float above his head.
As he thinks about spells in his sleep. Okay, so after about an hour,
God.
the three of you all hear footsteps. Not they have a sort of faint clack. They're not rushing up the stairs. But they don't sound as if there are any shoes or even skin on them. And peeking above the top of the stairs is a single skeleton.
As,
Come on,
as soon as
bro.
I hear the noise, can I cast Disguise Self
Sure.
and look like a skeleton?
You just look at Krakus and try and image him, or you...
Basically, yeah.
I suppose I'll do the same thing.
this guy should look like more
Perform.
like a skeleton.
Just be more skeleton. I just want to look like a skeleton, kind of like Krakus.
Just perform as a dead person. I'm going to do that.
Okay, you're gonna play dead.
I mean, I am
Essentially.
dead, but I guess I don't know.
It worked for the first time he tried, right, everyone?
No, it didn't. I failed miserably.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, give me a bluff check with advantage.
A bluff. Okay. So that's roll twice, take high.
Yep.
No, don't take that one.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
He grows flesh somehow.
That's
Wow.
incredible.
I see his terrible attempt and I throw myself across
I'm the
him.
worst dead person ever.
Krakus just in a corner like, don't mind me, I'm just dead. Aram, are you
finds a tongue thing, like finds a tongue to stick out?
My what?
are you attempting to appear dead as well?
I am because I oh wait, you mean appear dead, not appear just as a skeleton?
Yeah. What are you doing
I-
with your disguise, I guess, is what I'm asking.
I'm going. I like scooted forward a little bit, and I'm just gonna try and kind of sit there and where I can see the stairs and like act dead. And then if they come up, I might like stand up or something.
I'm gonna
But for now, act dead.
crawl back into my corner.
Okay, then Aram, you can also make a bluff check with advantage.
Dolph, could I have like a stealth check?
I'll take the 27 then.
What were you asking, Yvette?
Could I have a stealth check before I sleep so I can sleep hidden? Like, do I
mean,
feel like between the coffins or something?
sure, you could give me a stealth check. It's going to be hard because you can't do anything while you're asleep, like to react to changing conditions, but you could try and disguise your position.
Could I also make a stealth check as they're like disguising themselves and whatnot, just to sort of hide in this corner?
Yeah.
I wonder if it'll be better. It was! What a shocker. That's the lowest roll I've rolled today.
Okay. Well, Aram, you look dead.
Excellent. A dead skeleton, specifically.
Yes.
Not to be confused with the living skeleton or the undead skeletons.
Or just a regular corpse. Like, I look like a skeleton.
I heard a dice.
That was me, sorry. I think I decided last time I would use my physical dice this time, and I really should.
Yes, I do remember that discussion happening because the digital dice hate you.
Yes.
As evidenced by.
Yeah,
Correct.
that's
Yeah, a 1 and a 3.
it's so not good to see the -1 and the 1 run around one after the other.
So the skeleton takes one more step up the stairs. Its bony feet somehow missing all the caltrops. I rolled an attack
Come
and it rolled a
on.
natural
Oh,
4
yeah.
for the caltrops to hit.
Never lucky.
And those of you awake notice that this thing is not carrying itself like the undead that you fought before. It's like standing up straight and it is at a normal posture. Its head swivels about the room and it stops on Krakus.
Can I make a sense motive
I'd like
check?
to stand up and draw its attention.
Okay, Elantra, give me that sense motive real quick. With an 8, it is a scary skeleton, probably here to kill everyone.
Interesting.
Aram, as you stand up, it snaps its head back over to you, and now just is sort of keeping its eyes on both of you as it stands there.
I cock my head at it to the side.
It looks back over at Krakus, and then speaks. So, you must be the ones who destroyed my creations downstairs.
No.
Try a
You
little
seem to
better
have
next
one of
time,
your
hold
own?
them together. And I stand up.
What are you doing here?
Sneaking.
Looking for old things.
Well, there are many old things here, but I think you'll find that I have laid claim to this particular structure and those interred within. In fact, you'll find that I've already taken most of what's here.
It's not in your backpack, is it?
He's not wearing anything.
Oh, okay, never mind. His picture kind of looked like a backpack of sorts.
Oh, sorry, it's just generic skeleton.
I was just not zoomed in enough.
He's
Okay,
also not
okay.
armed, I should point out.
Ah, okay. He also looks armed. Okay, I take
Yes,
back what I
again,
said.
sorry, generic skeleton picture.
Okay.
Is there something I can do to maybe see if this thing is being controlled or if this thing is about itself?
Yeah, you can give me a sense motive.
Okay.
Actually, I'll say you can do it with advantage since this is also a skeleton.
Yeah.
You have a bit of extra knowledge about how. Okay. Still with a 14, you're not certain of like any specifics, but it doesn't bear the same sort of signs as an awoken skeletal like yourself, but it also doesn't act like a skeleton minion that's been raised to fight things.
Right.
Would I have any idea what this creature is?
I mean, you could make like a knowledge religion check if you just want to check your knowledge base. You already attempted sense motive, so you can't do that again.
Could I argue Arcana?
Sure. Okay, with a 21, I think you can tell that there's a possession effect in place here.
Mhm.
I see. Okay, cool. I take no actions on this knowledge, merely have it. Like a good wizard.
I will approach the skeleton and hold out my hand to greet it. I am Krakus, ancient warrior of Merithil. Pleasure to meet your bony acquaintance. If that is you.
It'll reach out and shake your hand. Well, this is not my normal visage, no. Quite perceptive of you, I suppose.
So if everything's gone in this place, then what are we doing trying to open up that door downstairs? Surely if you had taken everything, the door would already be open.
You assume I am blocked by simple doors.
I nod in concurrence to that.
I also noticed you re-summoned the Mausoleum to the material plane.
Well,
I'm sure that
wasn't
was
our
quite the
doing, but
effort. Where is it anyway?
It.
The location that you summoned it at?
You know, I can't remember.
I don't think we can just give away information for nothing. A trade seems more agreeable.
I just
Okay.
I walk back comfortably, crossing my arms and just turning around.
How about this for a trade?
Nicholas Ribcage, pleased to meet you.
Nicholas Ribcage. He'll shake your hand as well.
Are you still?
Oh,
on
Nicky
phone?
Ribs.
I think I'm looks like a skeleton for at least an hour.
Yeah, he's still
Wow.
disguised.
Nice.
40 minutes, I guess.
Well, Mr. Ribcage, well, how's this for a trade? I'll let you live up here until I'm gone. You can remain safe. Otherwise, as I said, do have a number of creations that I could send to destroy you.
Offer, but I don't know if there's really that much in it for us. Let me confer with my fellow skeleton companion.
Hello, fellow skeleton.
I don't like his deal.
We call each other fellowtons.
Yes, yes.
Don't expect me to take this calmly. I have horrible charisma.
Okay. Well, can we just whisper a little bit without him hearing us? Or no?
Sure.
Sidebar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think we should take his deal? I don't super like it, just because we get nothing out of it, and we can probably take him.
Yeah, let's not make assumptions about his strength. He seems to be putting on a bit.
Is Elantra doing anything in this time?
What is my detect magic's doing? I think
He's
at
just
the
going,
moment.
You do recognize the aura of this possession effect.
Mm-hmm.
That you identified already. But there's nothing else going on here.
Is the Droog a human skeleton?
Yes.
Tasty.
Or at least it appears close enough.
Okay.
Like cost. Do I have Anything I could cast? No.
I'm gonna go pick my caltrops back up.
What do I know about possessions?
I mean, what kind of thing are you looking for?
I guess. Do I think? Like, I don't think this is like a lich or something, do I?
No, this appears to be a simple skeleton possessed temporarily
Okay.
by something else. I guess you do know, to sort of expand on your question a little bit, you do know that currently you're in a demi-planes, and possessions, like based on the strength of this aura, whatever is possessing it would have to be on this demi-plane as well.
Okay. So I think that I can reason that probably this skeleton is being possessed by something much stronger that lives or is currently in this mausoleum.
Yeah.
Interesting. As if we're doing its dirty work.
So what was your deal again, good sir?
I simply ask for information and for you to remain up here.
Because I believe
Until
you
I am
said
gone.
that you had already taken everything important, but if you want us to stay out of the way, that means there's something real good left to find.
Well, you destroyed some of my creations downstairs, though I am not concerned that you would be able to survive my full onslaught. I do not wish to lose any more, even if it is but one or two. That is why I wish you to remain up here and answer my simple question, and in exchange you will live.
Perhaps we can share in whatever bounty you're here for. I'll take that as a yes.
You surmise incorrectly. I am not interested in sharing.
And how do you expect to make it back from the material plane? I mean, whatever plane this is.
I have my own methods, the same way I got here.
Yeah,
And why now instead of yesterday?
I will admit the timing is a bit unfortunate that you lot would appear while I was in the midst of my work, but I suppose, to your recollection of time, I've been here for a number of days.
A lot you accomplished. We've been knee-deep in bones for the last 4 hours.
It seems as though you're not fully aware of where you are. Well, let me give you this. Time here does not flow as it does where we're from.
Can I roll knowledge planes to know if this is like a common thing or if I think that whatever being has possessed the skeleton, we're like on their demi plane?
Yeah, sure, give me that check.
Don't I get a bonus to that because of my seeker specialization as well, on top of already getting a 26?
Yes, you do. So that is going to make this 27. Yeah, so it is very common for demiplanes to have altered properties of physics or reality. So
Like the Happy Fun Ball.
a different stream of time is not uncommon. It's also like not unheard of for them to have altered gravity or for like magic to work differently or things like that. So far, you haven't noticed any of that, but alter time certainly not unexpected.
How can we be so certain? Because we were contacted by our benefactor, in what seemed like real time. They were conversing with us at least.
Well, you were contacted via the sending spell, which is not a conversation. It is a message sent out and one sent back in response.
Okay.
Magic emails.
Yes.
Quite sophisticated to compensate for any time dilation.
Well, I suppose you don't know how long Alaric waited for a response.
Fair enough.
I think Elantra kind of steps forward and just asks, "Do you have a name?"
Do you?
I do. Could I have yours?
My God, they're flirting.
I suppose it couldn't hurt. You lot are no real threat to me anyways. Callum Crane.
Do I know anything about that name?
Make me an extremely difficult knowledge local check.
Knowledge local?
Would a knowledge history check have any bearing?
I don't fucking know.
No.
Damn.
Yeah, you don't know anything. You've never heard the name before.
Pleasure. Hyundai Elantra.
Quite the motley crew.
That's a bit rude.
Well,
I like that.
can I expect cooperation? Or should I just
Probably.
leave?
I don't have any intention of stopping while we're here.
No, I don't think you can expect cooperation. Not if it means staying up here.
Disappointing. Well,
My God,
suppose
guys.
you do not value your lives.
Not really.
Maybe we can value our lives for at least 8 hours, and then we can.
That is all I
devalue them.
ask. Just a few more hours up here. Not for you to live here forever.
Can I lie and say that I'll definitely think about staying up here?
I
Sure.
think the notion is he will be done with whatever he's doing within 8 hours.
Yeah, like we don't really have time to sleep. If we're going to stop whatever's happening. And presumably what's happening is him looting everything and raising a skeleton army to go back to the material plane.
Makes sense. I don't want that to happen, really.
Nah.
So many thoughts.
Despite being a skeleton myself.
Can I? I mean, I'm kind of tired of this, but I want his arms. So can I just rip his arms off?
Sure. Make a melee attack roll.
Okay. Sans greatsword or
Sans. Well, I mean, are you going to rip them off or are you going to chop them off?
I mean, I can just roll melee. It's not even that much different.
Yeah, with one swift strike, you lop both of his arms off. And it just looks up at you. Disappointing. Give me a damage roll real quick.
Sure. Damage for melee basic.
Oh, yeah. It'll be 1d4 plus your strength mod for this.
Okay. It's 2.
Okay. You rip both arms off, and it remains standing and just responds, "Disappointing. Well, farewell."
Can I try to Spartan kick him down the stairs?
God,
You can, but before you're able to do that,
God,
the posture of the skeleton
How the Nicholas
changes.
Ribcage sent you.
The posture of the skeleton changes. It slumps over a bit, adopting a more shambling nature. Elantra, you see the possession aura leave.
Interesting.
Actually, I think you see it rush back downstairs. Like it just sort of whooshes out of him like a ghost leaving.
Interesting.
And then the skeleton's just gonna sort of like stand there, like attempting to flail at you, but it has no arms, so it cannot really fight back in any meaningful way.
Nice.
And yeah, you kick it down the stairs, I guess.
Sure do.
God, the moment when you said, I'm kind of done with this, but I want this guy's arms. Can I rip his arms off?
It was pretty great.
With a 22, there's no way this thing stays alive. It is going to, like, as it tumbles down the stairs with such force, it basically its skeleton just like falls apart at all the joints when it hits the stairs.
Nice.
So the bones just roll like individually down the spiral staircase, some of them falling off the side in a great clatter.
Are my caltrips still there?
Yeah,
I can recollect them.
sure.
Awesome.
Can I end disguise self, or do I just have to wait till it ends?
You can usually dismiss beneficial effects on yourself as a standard
Okay.
action, so.
I'm going to go ahead and dismiss that.
So I was going to click on the skeletal bone heal thing link that you sent, but do I have to log in first?
Yeah, and then it takes you to your homepage, and you have to click the link again now that you're logged in. It's really
Okay.
fun.
Yeah, it's the rules that I set out are basically exactly the same as what we did last time. So it takes you an hour. So this part was already in place. It takes you an hour to like prepare a bone that you find, and then you can replace it as a move action. And then replacing it, as long as you haven't replaced that bone in the last, I think I said week, something like that, that specific bone, then it heals you for your level in HP.
Okay.
So you already had, I think you already had 2 bones that were cleaned. So you found one more and you cleaned that, which took an hour, and then replaced all 3, which would have taken like 10 seconds.
Okay. So I just found 2 more.
Yeah. So if you want to clean them, you can spend an hour cleaning them, but that you can't do that while resting.
Understood. So I'll just put them in my pack for now, I guess.
A couple of arms, just like sticking out of your pack now.
Where's the skull?
I want to high five one of your arms as I walk past it.
The skull would have rolled downstairs.
Damn.
Sorry.
That's okay. I just like the idea of Elantra being up late at night talking to a skull in his hand.
Nice.
Very Shakespearean.
You can take my head off anytime you want, I guess.
Or not too.
That feels like... I feel like we need to be closer friends than that.
Yeah,
feels
that feels
strange.
sexual. That feels sexual.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, it does.
No.
Okay.
Okay,
Should we
so
wake everybody else up if they're not already awake?
I don't think any of that was particularly loud. So Yvette and Percy's probably still asleep. I mean, it was just a conversation, right?
Until the kicking.
Until the
I would've-
kicking, but I mean, yeah, maybe you guys can make a perception check to see if that woke you up. But I still don't think that's super loud. It's not, like an explosion or anything.
I
And
didn't.
it was just a bone xylophone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't. It didn't. I'm sleeping. I'm not
Wake
even
me up.
rolling.
I think with a 16, it's up to you whether it wakes you up.
All right, I'd rather stay sleeping unless.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll stay sleeping unless someone wakes me up.
Yep. Same.
Time to wake up, boys.
That's fine. Oh, fairy fire.
Sorry.
What happened?
A lot of stuff. We gotta go.
Oh, okay. That sounds about
Is it-
right.
Does that skeleton? Oh, come on. We got things to do.
Yeah, all right.
Where's that?
Where is
Oh,
Yvette?
Yvette
I'm
is
fucking hidden.
Yvette is very poorly hidden.
Yeah, I roll a one.
I don't think I was watching him hide. So even if it was like a bad roll, I don't know if I know where he went or not.
I feel like he's like jammed in between two sarcophagus, but a lot of him is sticking out.
Okay, I didn't know where he went. I was not paying attention to where he
You
went.
actually a 17 meets his roll.
Yeah, but Percy's, you definitely clock him.
He's over here. Hey, Yvette.
Ah.
Wake up. Apparently there's skeletons. Skeleton
Yeah,
things.
the wars. Since the beginning of it.
Well, there's more. Apparently. That's what they told me, so
Why?
I don't...
Anyway,
I-
he's gonna try and take all the loot in the next 8 hours. So if you want any good stuff, we gotta go.
Just let them. We don't even know what we're looking for.
That's the fun part.
I'm gonna wake up like morning, like, and we'll start walking, my eyes closed. Did anyone even
What
check?
how long have we actually been in here?
Like 20 minutes. I told all
about
my
an hour.
characters.
Clubhouse said an hour.
So
like in the mausoleum in total.
probably about 2.5 hours total.
Cool.
Oh, not very long at all. Okay.
That's what I thought.
Did
No
anyone
wonder we didn't get to sleep.
You've been up here for about an hour.
Did anyone at least check the coffee with the magical shit thing inside?
We were gonna rest first.
So no,
Yeah, but apparently they're not resting anymore.
we're not. No.
Well, that's the way then.
At least I assume the plan is not resting now and going to go stop him from like
So is
creating a
it-
skeleton army or whatever he's doing.
Is it which of these sarcophagi has the magical glow in it?
I
I think it was this one.
It was one of these two. Truly, it doesn't
I
matter.
wasn't right next to it, so I'm pretty sure it's this one.
Okay.
I remember that much.
It was this one. It was this one.
You just went in between the two that we pinged.
Yeah.
I think the one I went to though.
Oh, okay.
The power move of saying it's this one when I'm between two though. Can I tell the School of Magic of the Enchantment?
Give me that Arcana check.
Arkansas check. That's kind of a low roll.
Oh no. You can't tell.
Oh, spicy.
You do get strength for free though, right? The number and strength of the auras. So it is a moderate strength, and there's only one.
Moderate. Okay. I think everyone should be a bit far away in case this is some sort of horrible trap, and I shall assume the risk since I'm the least likely to need my extra luck. For this.
Does anyone have ranks in knowledge religion? If you do, make me a religion check.
I forgot to put a
No.
rank in.
Yeah, I don't know any ranks in religion.
Only one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only have one rank in it too.
One of these days, you'll catch my hints that knowledge checks are important.
Yeah,
That-
they
I
are.
had to get one into all of them, and I can.
Listen,
Uh-huh.
I'll
start
I have
spending more
Arcana,
skill points on them later.
Dungeoneering, Engineering, History, Local, and Nature, and
Okay.
Planes.
All right. Well, unfortunately,
You
you're
just
missing the
picked
one that
one
I
of my
asked
few
for
blind
this time.
spots.
I've got 4 histories, different histories as well.
Maybe you should have
Malbec.
more secular magical items. How about that?
I mean, knowledge, not histories.
Malmec has knowledge shit. I just reads books.
Dungeoneering, geography, history, anatomy.
Actually, dungeoneering could work here as well if anyone has
Oh,
that.
can I use that instead then? Can I replace
Yeah,
my
yeah,
roll?
yeah.
Fuck off, game.
I thought you were going to use real dice.
dice. I know, I keep forgetting.
And just hope the bad luck doesn't
Oh,
continue to your real
I
dice.
love
It's
that
truly
3
incredible.
is your highest roll so far.
It's definitely the most common one.
Didn't you roll high to rip his arms off? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true. You rolled well to rip arms off, but not to know things or not.
I'm just a lummox. Let's just get that out of the way.
I think an 18 is just enough. Elantra, as you motion towards this sarcophagus, something you connect 2 dots to some
What are these
past
dots?
knowledge. These mummies up here, you recall that mummies are often used to defend what's the word I'm looking for?
Pressure.
Defend dead people from looters, basically.
Got it.
Grave wardens.
Yes. So there's no it's not like a tripwire or like an arcane trap or something. There's something is probably in place that would make those mummies respond to an attempt
Someone
to
disturbing
open.
this.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, before I open this group, gang, friends, adventurers, seekers, I think if we are to disturb this, it may animate more undead.
I don't
As
think we
the
should open it at all.
undead. That may be the wisest choice. But, as they say, you have to risk it to get the biscuit.
Old elven adage, of course.
If fight what we have to fight, so be it.
Wait, so you mean is that to open the book thing or whatever is at the end, or is that to deal with the mummies themselves?
This is to do with something that's probably 100% optional that it might kill us.
But it could be really cool.
Wait.
We are definitely going to go downstairs with less HP than we came up with if we open that.
Wait.
But it could be really cool.
Could we do it later, like after we've neutralized some more threats
I see no reason why not.
downstairs? Yeah.
What if we don't trigger the thing now? We open
I
the
guess it's been here for 1,000 years. It's probably okay if we leave it for 2 more hours.
we
Yeah,
open
1,000
the
plus 1 day.
coffins.
Have we not
open the
investigated this tome over here?
That's what I was walking over to do. Oh, not
It's
the
a
bottom
Bible.
one.
I think I did.
I think we said there was a list of names in there.
No.
Yeah, it's a Bible, right?
Someone, yeah, I think
I think it was me,
recognized
yeah.
recognized it as a holy book used by one of by a church that follows Atala.
But
Yeah,
we
I'm
did
this
determine
close
it
to
was
stealing
inert.
it.
I'm sorry, there were 2 people talking at once. I didn't hear either of you.
Sorry. I just said that I was this close to stealing it, but nothing important.
I think we determined it was inert in terms of
Yeah, it's not
magical
magic.
stuff.
Yeah. The book is chilling.
Okay. Perhaps we should move on for now.
Wait. What if we open the coffins first, disassemble the mummies, and then we open the coffin? So if it triggers the mummies, they're already kind of fucked.
Do I get a sense that opening any of them would trigger the mummies?
I mean,
Or do I think only
you
the
were
one with
just
the
sort of
arcane sigil?
recalling knowledge that mummies are often placed as guardians of undead, or of the dead rather. So you don't know if they're like linked to specific ones or what exactly will trigger them, but that's what they're most often used for. And as a small point of order, they're not like the mummies aren't like in a box. They're literally just on top of these stone things.
Oh, I see.
Or just cutting him up. Krakus cutting the head of a human body that was just dead. He can
Let's start
fuck
taking
up
down.
mummies. He can fuck up the mummies. Just cut him up and like.
shit right now.
I
That's unnecessary.
agree.
I'm already at
I
half health.
But I
I
want the
think-
magical thing. You
we
guys
can
just
come back. We can come back. I think it's best now that we move on, figure out what's happening downstairs, that we are not to interrupt it, and then afterwards we can come back and do anything else that we need to do.
Since I was at
now,
death's door a bit ago, that's probably I like that idea.
I am okay with this.
I think that makes sense.
I
So
think we stick to
now-
the scope of our mission at its barest until we have a way back to the material plane, or more resources, or feel comfortable that we can properly rest.
So
I
now that you guys
understand that
now
we
that you guys already pissed off the dude and he's probably trying to kill us right now with an army of skeletons, you guys wanted to be like safe.
There's no way that we could have continued without pissing this guy off.
I mean, we could just chill here and let him take whatever he wants, and then we go back home and survive.
And not
Oh.
get paid? Come on.
We're here for cool stuff and money.
What is money for if you die?
we do have on each of our hands a magical sigil binding us to what we've said we are going to do.
Oh yeah.
That's
forgot
also
about that.
true.
We just lie. We just said that we couldn't do it. I bet people failed missions sometimes.
I say under my breath, coward.
It's smart.
Hey, you didn't hear me. You got to roll to hear me.
Do I roll like perception?
Yeah, I mean you're across the room, so this will be difficult. Okay.
Yeah, you probably heard me.
I said it's smart.
I think
Also,
coming
we
back up
could've
here
said-
later is good.
I'm not
We
going to waste
could've
any more
said-
time. I'm going to inspect this thing next to me here.
We could have told the guy that we will chill here, and then we will not.
I am not going to ally myself with someone who's animating the dead like that. That's using some foul magic, and they're already desecrating my dead. I'm already done with this. We need to punish him for what he's doing.
Percy's is angry, and I am here for it.
Real quick, Elantra, since there was a little bit of talk of the sigils on the hands, do you remember what you learned about them prior to the last adventure? Or do you need a refresher? Or do you want a refresher, I guess?
I would love a refresher.
You essentially identified a couple of properties of this enchantment. It was very
That's right.
complex, but there was some things related to scrying, some things related to transmutation, and a couple of other things. So it was like a complex weave of runes.
It's a tracking device, magical tracking device.
Krakus, you find a similar to what was on the first floor, but in a different shape. A golden piece of the continent of Dolrest, essentially.
Okay. So would I think it's kind of sturdy and, if it were dropped, it wouldn't get harmed?
Yeah, you held one of the other ones
Right.
earlier. So I think you can connect that it's like a solid hunk of metal. It's
Okay.
it's not in danger of being damaged if you drop it.
I'm going to just put it on the ground, tie some rope around it, and start dragging it.
Interesting.
I have an idea on the same vein of it, but I need Percy's help.
What would help you? What?
I need you to help me to get the other piece.
Of what?
The
Sorry, I missed
other
that part.
the other piece of the door, the hunk of metal thing, gold thing of
Oh,
the
yeah.
continent.
I can
Yes,
do
if
that.
it's
I
a
need your
piece of
help.
Doloras, it's likely
I need your
the
help.
same function.
Ivette's gonna go there, gonna grab the thing, hug it, and then look at Percy's and say, "Pick me up."
I'll
Okay.
I'll give you.
Krakus
So it's
first.
not me walking.
Krakus first. You so you just like pick it up, set it on the ground, and start wrapping rope around it.
Yes.
And I think as soon as you start dragging it, you notice that it starts to feel a little lighter. And you feel a little lighter as well, but so it just gets easier to drag basically the
Interesting.
further you go.
Okay.
If I get dizzy,
I bet
I'm
you
on
grab the
Percy's.
thing,
Yeah,
and Percy's, are
And
you
then-
carrying him?
Upsies.
yeah. Just grab it by the sides. You don't need to nanny me. Just
Get some upsies.
Yeah.
So you take a couple of steps, and Percy's the more steps you take, the lighter Ivette is.
it's not enough. I'm really fucking lying. So
Yeah, he's already very light, so it becomes
been
trivial to
tired?
carry him as you go.
you can throw me
I-
like a dart.
Ivette and
feel more
Krakus,
chuckable.
neither of you feel dizzy or anything. Like it's there's
Okay.
something different going on with these than what's going on with the first ones.
Oh, is it just a straight
Does
up
Anubis
effect?
exist in this world?
Does what exist?
Anubis?
No.
Okay.
Are they God of the Dead?
So I don't think Ivette's soul is becoming light and he's being carried to the afterlife.
No, although that's interesting. And I should amend. Anubis as in a specific worshipped deity of the dead does not exist. But there may be some outsider somewhere with the name of Anubis. I'm not willing to rule that out.
Damn, I
You haven't
catch
heard
me
of
alive
it.
when I make my next character named Anubis. But there's not the mythology of a soul becoming lighter to be carried to the afterlife is not a thing. I don't think Ivette's dying because, or I don't know that. I guess
I'm
but
assuming it's just straight up gravity is changing how it affects him.
probably, but
Well, Aram
you,
is not assuming that, obviously.
you can make me a knowledge religion check if there are any belief systems that line up with that.
I mean, I can't make a knowledge religion check. I'm not trained in it.
You've certainly never heard of anything like that, then.
How about a history check?
Yeah, you could try that.
Okay. Real dice time. I didn't roll over a 6. 15.
You've also never heard of anything like that.
Nah.
Do I see any detect magic things on this continental chunk?
Now that they've been removed from their holders, there is a very faint aura.
Are you using the word faint because it's the descriptor you thought of, or are you using it mechanically as the word faint?
Both.
Good to know. Cool.
All right. I'm just going to keep dragging it along.
Downstairs, Percy's. Let's go.
I put
Krakus,
him down
as
so I don't have to
you
carry him anymore.
Krakus, as you start to head downstairs, it like lags behind and it bounces off of a step and just sort of like floats down like a balloon with not enough helium in it.
Nice. Oh, it's on a rope. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's like a little pet.
And as you approach the door, it sort of accelerates and slams into place on the
Oh.
in
Aw,
the
man,
center
it
of the
broke my
door.
rope. Okay.
What? That's weird. Okay. Whatever.
So how many pieces have we put into this door so far?
3.
Or
Well, as Percy's and Ivette come up, they bring the fourth.
Okay. Does it look? How many more spaces are there? Does it look like?
So
there
this
are
one
already?
locks into the top left corner, which means the top row is done. You have one opening left in the middle and one opening left on the bottom.
Okay.
We
There
haven't
were-
explored downstairs yet, I don't think.
Yeah, there were
Yeah.
rooms downstairs we did not explore.
Yeah, you guys peeked downstairs and heard muffled speech and shuffling feet.
Well, I think it's
That's-
time to fuck with the
that's the
muffled
name
speech.
of my. That's my name. The name of my poems book.
Muffled speech and shuffling feet.
Yeah.
A cookbook.
Mine's shuffled meat and muffling feet. Should head downstairs then.
Yeah.
Off we
Sure.
go.
Actually, before you guys go downstairs, everyone give me a perception check. It's going to be very hard, but I'll give you a shot.
Sure.
I rolled
Damn.
advantage, right?
Why do you say that?
I was trying to see if
Hey.
you'd give me advantage.
20 total.
Okay, carry on.
I want to stealth
Great. Love
downstairs.
it.
1 below max.
Alright, I'm going downstairs.
Terrible.
I'm going downstairs.
I want to stealth.
Let me. I think we need a little bit of.
Damn!
So the door that was open down here is no longer open, and it is quiet.
There was a door open?
Yeah, this one
When
was
they came down
open,
before, this left
one
door
was
was
not.
open,
Hmm.
and they heard the shuffling to this side.
Is detect magic seeing anything?
It is not.
Good to know.
It is more dimly lit down here than it has been in any of the other places you have been. So, Dan is doing a little bit of work to make it easier to see.
Sorry that I can't draw Dan as well. I'm on a trackpad, not a proper mouse.
Are these doors completely wooden, by the way? Can I see if they're wooden?
Yeah, they're wooden.
I do have wood shape.
Is there any writing on the walls or anything? Oh,
No, it
excuse
is.
me.
It is plain stone down here.
Okay. Shall we pick a direction?
I heard was it speech on this side? I heard our right.
Other way
So-
around. The speech was on this side,
Oh,
and the
okay.
shuffling was on this side. And this side was the door that was open.
Flip a coin, I guess.
I'd say go towards the speech, but
That works for me.
Heads towards speech, tails towards shuffling? Or should we just go towards the speech?
Well, if we head towards speech, then I think it's already.
Yeah, let's go towards speech.
Is one heads and 2.
I didn't decide it. So
I'm
it's
I'm
whatever
gonna
it
say
wants to
one
do.
is heads.
Okay.
So yeah, you flip the coin and it comes up with a picture of the king of Tova, as all currency, all coinage in this
Nice.
northern region of Dolrest generally has.
And I
So-
say, what's our current heading?
Akis, please get your head in the game.
My boy, my head's been in the game for 1,000 years.
Okay, so you open the door and enter the room, and you find a number of stone boxes, simple stone boxes, that have all had their lids removed. They're like leaning up against the side. A couple of them are broken. And the boxes are empty. They are people
Anything
size.
magical in here?
No.
Interesting. Um,
And you see another
Sure.
door.
Oh, there's another door in the room. Okay.
Dan, go investigate.
Can you see what Dan sees?
No, he's just anthropomorphic lights, but I like to tell him to do stuff.
Gotcha.
He also faintly plays jizz.
All the
Mhm.
time.
That is canon.
And also every now and then it alternates between the Cantina theme and Take 5 by Bob Rubrick.
Oh, come on. You can't call Take 5 jizz.
I mean, I didn't, but those were the two things that I picked.
When it's not playing jizz, it's playing the other song.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
Are you going through the next door?
Yeah. Pop it open anyway.
Much the same. A number of stone boxes, all with their lids removed, that now are empty.
I think we found the
And
Anything
another
magical?
door.
source of the dead army.
There is a lack of actually, I think it's extremely faint, but you see the remnants of a magical aura, where one perhaps rested for thousands of years, but is no longer.
I check this door for traps.
Sure, give me a perception check. Trap free.
I'll open the door then.
Again, more boxes, empty.
Oh boy.
But you do also see a piece of the golden relief on display, much like it has been on the other two floors.
I walk towards it, but I don't touch it. Not yet, anyway.
I shall pick it up this time. What's the worst that could happen?
Okay. As you lift it off the display, this one feels a little bit heavier than the others, but that may be just because it's a bigger region or a bigger
Perhaps I'm
piece
just
of the
a
region.
weak wizard.
Also, it could be that.
I shall begin to carry it. Oh, I can't do the path thing.
Slow down there, bud. As you take a step, you begin to feel heavy yourself. Slow. With every footfall, it becomes increasingly hard to lift the next foot.
Can you just put it down and pick it back up?
Like flag juggling in Halo.
Yeah.
Can I jump and drop it in front of me, and then pick it up, and then jump and drop it in front of me?
I got more rope.
As you drop it, it does not lessen the effects that you feel.
Okay. Oh,
We
interesting.
can just pass hand by hand and just go like we did with the other one that made us.
Yes,
leave.
perhaps that's smart.
All right, I'll take it from you. Once you
Yeah,
get to a point where you're too slow.
someone take it. Walk
How
like
far do I have to get before I'm too slow?
You are currently unable to move.
Brilliant.
someone takes it, walk like 20 feet, and then
Yeah.
some other person takes it and
So
walk
I've got
20
it now.
feet.
Yes. You
So
take
Perhaps.
you take one step, and Elantra, you feel a little bit lighter, and Aram, you
I have
feel
an idea.
heavier.
I feel
What
what?
if we got the other?
Oh, heavier.
What if we got the other that made Yvette feel lighter and carried them both at the same time?
That's a good idea.
But they're
Or it'll
already
tear
on
someone
there.
in
the door.
We have a plan that works here. They're already on the door.
Well, I think I've gone as far as I am allowed to go if I'm allowed to go the same
Yeah,
distance.
that third step is the farthest you can go, and you can only go that far because of the passenger shoes that Elantra is wearing. Before you are no longer able to lift your arms or legs at all. And once Aram reaches that point, Elantra, you now feel normal again.
Interesting.
I see.
Are we role playing the whole thing upstairs?
No, I don't imagine so. I think we skip our way back.
Yeah, if you guys pass it off, you eventually will make it upstairs. It'll take you quite a while. This one probably is the slowest to move out of the two floors, but the strategy is effective.
Can we say we did that and we came back downstairs because there's the other door?
Yeah.
Sure. Fast forward, we on this door now. I
I made that
bet.
noise and the dog came running.
I bet we had like amazing jokes and moments and bits on this time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That can be for the director's cut.
And then the
There's
half elf said, "But my mother was a human."
And everyone laughs and laughs.
laugh track plays.
It's like one guy who's too close to the crowd mic and it's quite loud.
What is a mic?
It's just a dude named Mike that stands in crowds and
Yeah,
shouts whatever
they're.
they're saying back up to the stage.
He has thaumaturgy to embolden the voices of others.
Beautiful. Oh my god, that's amazing.
They're always named Mike. It's a clerical
Well,
order.
the first one that existed was named Mike,
Look, Mike.
and
yeah.
Oh, they're all Mike.
that's just they're all now called Mike in that
Yeah,
tradition.
that's the position.
It's like when the Red Brands were all named Jeff.
That's how they
Yes.
do theater in magical shit. They have mics with dramaturgy and like a bunch of wizards for special effects.
So as you guys
Weirdly,
explore
no
this,
bards.
the rooms on this side,
No.
you find the same thing. All of these boxes have had their lids removed and contents taken out, or the contents have taken themselves out. Oh god! Oh god! There is the remnants of a magical aura in one of the boxes in this final room, much like you found on the other side of it. An aura that had been there for many, many years and is no longer.
I can't tell Oh my gosh, excuse me. I can't tell the School of Magic from that, can I?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool.
And this piece behaves much the same as the other one on this floor. It is heavy and weighs you down, reducing your ability to move the more steps you take until you're incapable of movement any longer.
I suppose I won't bother trying to mitigate that. It seems pretty safe for the moment, so I'll just deal with it, and I suppose we get it up there, unless there's any interruptions.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah, you're able to get the piece upstairs.
I think this time Elantra would argue that it's more efficient for them not to carry it because they have the shoes of the passenger, so they're like making everyone else faster by not carrying it.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
But like mostly they're just trying to get out of doing heavy lifting.
Literal heavy lifting. Okay, so as you bring the final piece up to the door, it slaps into place, and it all begins to glow. The seams between the pieces fade as they seem to fuse together, and then a crack forms down the center, and the door I guess becomes recognizable as a door. You know, it seems openable.
I wanna say like above table. You guys are aware that this is a checkpoint and we're not coming back to get the magical shit upstairs, right?
What makes you say that?
Yeah, I feel it in my bones. It's a checkpoint.
Can I roll for feeling it in my bones?
Sure, give me a feeling it in my bones check.
Can I feel it in Krakus's bones?
That
I
is
do.
going to require consent.
Just start touching crackers.
I have
As
a
a fellow
+3 to feel it in
skeleton.
my bones, right?
Your bones are inconclusive, unfortunately.
It's so elven of me. Of course an elf would have inconclusive bones. Ever since I was Teen Diver.
This is a fucking checkpoint. We're not coming back.
I drank
Oh,
one more health
sure.
potion, by the way.
Okay.
Like, there's not necessarily checkpoints. It's not a video game.
Oh, you can't heal above max, so dock yourself one.
Yeah, cool. Got it.
I've never seen that before. Put a little plus sign next to you to show
Yeah,
that you
little
had
plus.
bonus.
It's actually really convenient.
Yeah, that's neat. Did everyone else see the plus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
so you don't.
where did the plus show up?
Well,
Oh, I
it.
can do it.
On his health bar.
Yeah.
Here, watch. I'll do
Oh.
mine.
That's nice.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it would only show if you could see the
It's a little
numbers.
plus like on mine right now.
A little unrelated, but in our campaign, Delve on Fridays, the bars are above all the tokens. How did you get these to overlay?
It's a setting on the tokens themselves, near the bottom. This setting is called bottom overlapping.
Got it.
It gets a little cluttered when there's more than one bar, like it, because they all just continue to stack, and I think it just covers the whole portrait if you have 3 bars.
So it's all or nothing?
Yeah, you can't control the bars individually.
Okay.
I've got some bottom overlapping, if you know what I mean.
I don't?
No,
Then my
it's not.
ass.
Yeah, but what's it overlapping with?
You don't.
Each other.
We'll talk about this off stream.
One flap of the ass is on top of the other flap of the ass. It's a real
Go on,
struggle
Lodi.
to.
Tell me more.
It's a real struggle to poop.
Let's see.
It's science.
How
All
about
right,
this
you know
door?
how like a trifold wallet.
Oh,
Yeah,
Never
yeah,
mind.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
move to the D&D game.
Okay. I'm having trouble picturing this. Maybe that's for the best. So, are you guys going to push the door open, or
I would like to check the
Uh,
door for traps first. It's a big door.
sure?
I would like to hide.
does the door handle say pull?
There is no handle.
But we
Aram,
don't
there
know
appear
that
to
it's not a
be
pull door.
there appear to be no traps.
Okay.
Well, it's time to kick the door open then.
Yeah.
Um,
Ooh, Percy's get next to me, one leg each. Well, let's blow this joint.
Oh, good.
Dan just wants to be involved.
Then
Okay.
also puts his foot on the door. It doesn't change anything.
Dan can only T-pose.
Oh, okay.
I don't
That's already
think I have
dominance over the
granular control of how Dan moves. I think Dan is just sort of standing in a default position.
And stick though.
This Dan is.
Yeah, this current incarnation of Dan is dummy thick, as the kids say.
It's dummy thick.
All right, so
He's got an overlapping bottom, if you know what I mean.
the two of you kick open this heavy metal door.
The door just screams.
We're fucking losing it today. We're gonna get TPK'd at this rate.
Don't say it. Don't put that evil on us, Ricky Bobby.
Let me see if I feel it on my bones.
There's a
Nicholas
chance.
Yeah, I
Cage
feel it in my
does not
bones.
die here today.
I can sense the polygon reveal tool being used at the moment.
As you said that is when I switched to it off of all my other things I was doing.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh.
uh,
So as the doors swing open,
Oh shit.
The first thing you notice are a number of animated skeletons that seem to be walking towards the back of the room, where the low hum of an arcane portal cuts through the silence that you had been hearing throughout the rest of the mausoleum. There is a pool at the center of this vast spherical room that is glowing brightly with a silver light which bounces off the stark white stone floor, illuminating much of the space. On either side of it are a pair of ladders leading up to a deck above, which is supported by 4 ornate columns at the center of the room. Curved tables encircle either side, covered in ledgers and manifests, various books. And on the opposite end of the room is a raised platform of black marble, with said portal on top of it, and a standing stark amongst the skeletons in this room, a humanoid wearing brown and black robes.
Does
Is that the one on the
humanoid-
left?
Humanoid.
This one? Okay. What is
Yes.
this one?
That is so you see a skeleton. This one is wearing shoulder pads that are on fire with a bright like arcane flame. Elantra, you recognize this as magic. And it steps into this portal and disappears. Fully disappears.
That's Nicolas Cage. That's actual Ghost Rider.
After a moment, you hear a familiar laugh. So you don't value your lives after all.
You guys,
I have a question, Dom.
you guys also hear Ivad
Yes.
going slowly drinking his potion.
Does this humanoid seem like they're a little bitch?
Do they seem like a little bitch? What are your criteria for that?
I don't have any criteria. You just know if you know.
Does it look like Marcellus Wallace?
I think they look like they might have been a little bitch at one point in their life, but currently, they at least carry themselves as no longer a little bitch.
Okay, cool. So like prior little bitch, but like with little bitch experience, but they wouldn't list it on their resume.
Well, I don't know if anyone would list it on their resume.
You guys don't put little bitch on your resume? Maybe this is why I'm not getting jobs.
I put little bitch, ugly duckling. This is how it worked, and then I'm not a bitch anymore. So it shows that I should have improvement.
I put it in the hobby section, which is the thing you should put on all your resumes.
Does he have sort of like a Wallace Shawn stature, or is he like taller and more normal looking?
I'm not certain who that is.
He's the guy that he's the inconceivable guy from The Princess Bride.
Oh, this person is painfully average.
Okay, all right.
He's like standard height, standard build. There's nothing intimidating or remarkable in any way about his stature.
He might be the first
Okay.
human ever on this world. We don't know.
Wonderful.
So this was your choice? You come to die here instead of staying safely on the top floor?
What I wanted.
Thanks for the arms.
You didn't even use. There's just 2 arms. on it.
They're just like sticking out out of his pack, like over his shoulders.
They were the arms we didn't use.
You've desecrated my people. You are just disgusting, and I do not want to deal with the likes of you.
Krakus, can I make one of your arms that's like like one of the arms you stole wave from your pack?
Sure.
Several of the skeletons begin moving closer to Callum.
Guys,
Ready to summon a spider towards Callum.
Well, this is your last chance. One step further and I'm afraid I will have to unleash whatever is left of my horde on you.
I step into the room.
I ready to spell. I'm just saying I'm just readying and not saying anything to him and just staring at him with contempt.
I'm hiding.
Gonna need someone to analyze what kind of magic is making that portal.
I guess I think my 18 was still going.
Has it been long enough for me to try to recognize the portal?
Absolutely.
It's Arcana, right?
Yeah. You also notice, so this is obviously the dominant magical aura in the room. There's also one here, and there's one here.
Would you like separate rolls? That first one was for the portal. I can roll for the feature in the center that looks like a fountain. and then
I
can
would
roll
like
for the
separate
doom.
rolls. Yeah, I would like separate rolls, please.
So this will be fountain, and this will be dude.
Okay, you don't recognize anything about the water in the center of the room. As for the portal, you don't know the specifics, but it is clearly powerful planar travel of some sort.
I can't like roll knowledge planes to try to figure out what plane, can I?
Sure. I'll let you do that.
I have +10 to it, so I don't know.
Tragic. No, you can't tell just by looking at it from back here. As for the dude, you are able to identify that it is the aura is coming from gloves that it is wearing. It is a faint conjuration aura.
Interesting. Cool.
And I'll give you with a
Um,
27 that it is cold specifically.
Hold specific. Okay, good to know. Um, uh, Another question, since it seems like we're about to fight. Did you use my witch bolt for my ring?
No.
Cool.
So, I'm curious what would happen if we tried to take that portal.
I am as well.
You are not going to convince me to do that.
Yeah, that seems like a tough sell for Percy's.
It
In a place
seems
full
as
of dead
though-
minotaurs, I'll jet for an arcane portal.
Okay. I could probably sprint into it in one turn. Nothing blocking me. Other undead things are going through it.
As you guys stand here, the skeletons continue walking towards this plinth at the back, or this raised platform at the back.
Summon spider. I get it. I just ready it. Do it. I'm not letting them do it
Just
anymore.
a few more moments. You wait there, and I and my coterie will be gone. Whatever is left of this place is free for you to have.
I think
Summon the
Dan's going to start
spider.
heading towards the center of the room.
He reaches a hand out and dispels Dan.
No, Dan.
I mean, Dan took off one spell slot.
I'm seriously thinking about jumping through that portal.
I'm seriously thinking that we should just fuck up the dude and see if like the portal is like concentration spell.
I shoot him.
I could, but I'm waiting to see what you guys gonna do. Yeah, I'm also really not on range.
The skeleton climbs up the platform.
Guys, whatever you guys gonna do it fast.
I'm gonna
Or
spider
just wait
right.
until they all
I'm
go into
doing
the
it.
portal.
Well, why don't you shoot
I
him
thought.
too?
Yeah.
Yeah, 35 right here. Spider right here. Da 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 da. Then it's gonna get ready to attack the dude. He's gonna attack the dude.
Okay. You summon a spider, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, I was muted. Don't forget to select your token.
I love when I drag the icons out initially, and
Oh
they're
my
fucking
God,
huge.
God, I wish the spider was that big.
Let me
These
urinate real
initiative
quick, BRB.
rolls,
Some
though.
initiative rolls.
What is the button on here again to do distance without moving?
If you go to the left, there's a ruler icon. It's like a circle with a little thing in it.
Oh, okay.
Ouch.
What are these well-looking things?
Those are pillars.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
those are ornate pillars holding up the floor above.
augers.
Pretty upsetting initiative rolls from you.
Oh yeah, we're all kind of on a one big block.
Kinda, yeah.
We- 3 out of 5 of us are at initiative 19.
Me and Krex have the same modifier too, so he rolled exactly the same.
Beautiful. I don't know if y'all thought I was kidding, but I seriously want to jump through that portal.
I didn't assumed you were not kidding.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think my Minotaur boy will not appreciate that though. Try to if I was forced through that portal,
I'm not gonna push you through it.
there'll be a lot of angry mooing.
But we see undead going through it. There might be a way to shut it off on the other side.
There also might be a full army of undead on the other side.
Hey, I'll fit right in then.
Yeah, it
We know
worked.
how
the
that's
bo-
worked out
Yeah,
before.
it worked the last 2 times that you tried.
Okay. As the spider, I guess, runs out with entrance music, because that's been the pattern thus far.
Yeah, just any random WWE music. It just defaults. Yeah, it would do John Cena for the spider. John Cena intro music for the spider.
So it like crawls out from under this table as if it had been there all along.
It's got little spider jorts on.
Runs out to
You
its
can't
location.
Spider jorts.
Callum spits out at you all. Foolish! And raises his finger and points at the group of you. And all of his skeletons turn to face you.
Sounds about
Let me
right.
get colors on these lads. Or actually, I don't need colors. They're all different icons.
Yes.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Do skeletons see? Are they, for the purposes of a spell, are they sightless creatures or not?
No, they have vision.
Okay, dope.
One thing that has been established that the group has learned, at least, of the last undead that you fought, are immune to mind affecting effects, if that impacts what you're thinking of.
I don't know if this is a mind effect.
It'll
I'll get to it
say
in my turn.
it'll say mind affecting next to the school of magic in the spell.
The might say someone might not know that, so use that to your discretion.
Yeah, I mean that's
yes, it is mind effect. Okay,
your
good to know.
summoned creatures fully don't understand. But that's how you learned, right? Was one of them you summoned a might that cast doom and it was immune.
Yep. If someone knows undercommon or whatever they speak, then yeah, but I cannot speak that. If you want to be my little translator, if somehow gets a linguistics extra thing.
Oh, I can't count. I'm sitting here confused. Like, did I lose one or am I wrong? No, I just didn't add enough to my initiative tracker.
No. You're right. You're right.
Okay, well, you guys rolled well, but so did I.
I don't like the sound of that.
Top of the initiative order are some skeletons.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
Do you want to
Okay.
re-add it again, just in case?
22, 22, 21.
No,
There's some bigger numbers.
Fake news.
those are bigger than what we rolled.
Yeah, turns out.
Bigger than before. So
Damn it, he's been soaking his dice in vinegar.
this one, this Minotaur skeleton raises like a big, thick sword, like almost like a long cleaver or butcher's knife, and swings it at the spider that appeared in front of it. Motherfucker. Natural one.
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
The Dort's distracted.
It's the fucking John Cena spider. You can see it.
That's a good point. That's
He's
a
got a
very
belt
good
and
yeah.
point.
everything.
Yeah, it would have been realistically would have been rolling at disadvantage because it can't see the spider.
And speaking Mandarin Chinese right now to the zombie.
So it swings wildly, missing. That's one turn down. This other one is going to move up. And as it approaches this pool, I think you notice that it seems to like shields itself with one arm from the light coming from the pool. I have so many tabs open, dude. Okay. And then it's going to take a swing at the spider. Boom. 15? I don't have the stats up for the spider, do you?
I can get him real quick.
Let's just say that it doesn't hit.
Base attack is 2. I can message you the
Yeah, shoot me the link. That'll be
sheet.
quicker than me pulling it out myself.
Yeah.
Okay, AC 14. That's a hit. It only takes 2 damage as this skeleton hits it with like a broken club.
This undead army sucks.
Undead are about numbers, man. It's about numbers.
Yeah, numbers like 2 because that 2 damage sucks.
Y'all almost died.
I wasn't there.
I definitely was.
Yeah, I was almost dead.
You know who does really well against undead?
The paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah, the character that is built almost specifically for this adventure, but didn't come.
The one purpose built for this? That one?
Yeah.
This guy's poised.
Is it too late to do a trade Z?
Actually, I'm gonna repath this guy.
Don't go
God.
there.
Is there a magical item that you can do a trade Z?
Okay,
Summon
that's
him in like Dark Souls.
Yeah.
so as these skeletons begin to shamble into their aggressive postures and make moves towards you, Aram, it is your turn before any more of them get to go.
Ooh, okay. Do I want to save Vanish for later? I probably do. Let's see. Yeah. Mm. Okay, I can loop around behind him to here. So I'm gonna do that. Or actually, wait. Actually, hang on. That
Great, you
one
get the
has
extra
gone, right?
movement from my
Yes, that one is
my
gone.
shoes.
But this one has not gone.
Correct.
Oh, I can reach this one. I'm gonna go to this one. Actually, that seems dangerous. I'd get sneak attack, but that feels dangerous.
20-foot radius, right?
For the shoes, yes.
Can I? What's it called when you hold your turn?
You can delay.
Can I do? Can I delay?
Yep.
Okay, I want to delay for a minute.
Oh, you got delay back at the door, my friend.
Am I not?
No.
He wasn't. He was there.
I was here.
Oh, weird. My spectator sees you back at the door. My main screen, I see you in the middle of the room.
Oh, I
It's
am not in the middle of the room as far as I can see on my screen.
I clicked on your token and you jumped back. Weird.
Okay.
Maybe because I was in a different tab when you were doing the actual movement.
He's using shit. He's shitting.
Okay, so you're delaying. Just let me know when you want to pop back into the order.
Okay.
Okay. And at the back of the room, this one raises a bow. And as it pulls it back, it never knocked an arrow, but as it pulls it back, a glowing blue tube goes where the arrow would be. And it looses one at let's just roll a d4 and pick at random.
Which skeleton is this? Sorry, I couldn't tell. Oh, never mind.
This
That one.
one.
Okay.
It's gonna aim at Krakus.
Sounds random.
I rolled a d4 and I got a 3. Moving from the left, 1, 2, 3. Elantra in the second
that's
row is
fine.
4. Ivette's behind a door.
It's all good.
Okay. So that is. Oh, that's super duper a miss. It's an 8. A 9
Is this still
actually.
an AC attack?
Yeah, this is an AC attack still.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good. I didn't know if the magic arrows didn't have to be rolled against or something.
It does. So that one, an arrow of ice whizzes past your head, slamming against the wall behind you, where it just disintegrates into a shower of shards of ice, and it pulls back and fires a second one. This one will be a hit, I suspect. That is a 21.
Yep, you got me.
So that's going to be 8 points of piercing damage, reduced to 3 because of your skeletonness,
Okay.
plus 7 points of cold damage,
Bastard.
which does not get reduced.
Cool, I'm almost dead.
So that's that turn. That brings us to Percy's. Ivette on deck.
I am going to step in front of Krakus real quick, and then I'm going to see how far I can eat this mite.
Oh, your summons go on your turn as well?
Oh, yes.
Were we having them go right before your turn or right after? I don't remember.
We can do before,
Okay, then let me do a spider real quick.
and then the might's gonna immediately act on my summon. I think that's how it said in the text.
True. Okay, so spider is gonna attempt a bite attack against the skeleton right in front of it. That's a 15, which is a hit. Oh no, sorry, it's a miss. It's barely a miss.
Oh. Well, beans.
Wait. This is weird. Okay, I'm seeing in the stat block it's bite +2, and then in square brackets +4.
Oh, that's with the augmented summon, I think.
Oh, I see at the bottom. Augmented summoning represents spell being cast by. You don't have that feat. Okay.
I do not. Yep.
Okay. Then yeah, that's a miss.
Okay.
So you're summoning that might now.
Yeah, was that a, or it was 35? Is that valid square? The
Yeah.
summon on? Okay, yeah, then there. Whee. And then he'll act, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. He's going to shoot a dart at. Oh boy. Actually, he's threatened right now. That's unfortunate for him. He'll do it anyways, but he's going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So he's going to shoot a dart at
Who's this?
the might is what I'm talking about. He's going to shoot a dart at this guy.
Wait, who's going? I'm sorry, this is confusing.
This is part of Percy's turn. He summoned another creature, so he's got 2 summons now doing stuff on his turn. So this skeleton swings its club. The might dodges out of the way and then looses a dart which misses wildly.
Oh, so you control the might?
Yeah, because really can't control it because I can't speak to it, so it
Hmm.
does its thing.
Okay, got it. That's why I was confused.
Yeah, if I knew undercommon, I think is when it speaks or something like that, then I could, but I'm not going to dip into that with my lack of linguistics.
Yeah, the giant spider, you could maybe make it do things using your wild empathy.
That's true.
Because it's just a neutral creature, neutral animal thing.
Is that a handle animal check?
Yeah, read the wild empathy ability. It's handle animal, but there's some other stuff. You get extra bonuses. It's a little different. And the might knows deep speech and is intelligent enough to hold a conversation, so you could ask it to do something specific, but otherwise it's going to do what it thinks.
Yeah.
Okay, that brings up Ivet, unless Aram, are you still delaying?
I will undelay, but I will cast Vanish. Or actually, wait. This guy, will the spiders flank for me?
Yep.
Okay. So I will not cast Vanish. That is a lie. And I'll just run up here and stab the skeleton.
Okay, sneak attack.
So that's a 17 because I'm flanking.
Good thing too. That's a hit.
Woo.
He does not have a lot of HP. How do you dismantle this thing?
I just come up behind him, and he's a skeleton, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I stick my dagger between like one of like the bony vertebrae in his like lower back and just twist it and kind of pop him in
Nice.
half.
Yeah, he just missed a club swing on this mite in front of him, and you come up behind him and just separate him in two pieces. Basically, the top half falls away into this pool where it
Yeah.
sizzles, and then the bottom half slumps down to the side. He's dead again. Now it's Ivette's turn.
I have no idea what to do.
Start shooting.
The question is who? I really want to shoot the dude, but I'm out of the range of my bonus damage, so I might not even like break concentration shit. Sure, let's shoot this one here. Does he know that I'm here?
Yeah, I mean, you're not stealthing or anything.
I did roll stealth before we
Or initiative.
yeah,
Wait, I didn't see that or hear anything about it.
up there, like there's like a potion, and then the stealth when we
Okay.
open the door.
All right, then you're hidden. Sorry,
So
I missed that when it happened, but we have a record, so.
I'm gonna shoot this one.
Okay, you get your full array of sneaky things.
+1, roll 1d6.
Okay, yeah, he's within your touch range, so that that blast hits him. I think he raises his shield in an attempt to block the incoming blow, and it just pierces straight through, breaking his arm in half, like chunking through his rib cage and blasting out the bones in the back, and it crumples to the ground and dies.
Oh, nice. I run to the other side and try to hide again. And that's my turn.
Okay. Fantastic. Krakus, you're up, actually. Elantra, you're
Alright.
soon.
I am going to head for this ladder and try to get up there.
Okay.
I can use a run to get up there. I don't think I can get up there in one turn though. So
You could get up there if you use your second move action. Basically, if you take your whole turn, you'll be up at the top.
okay. So either way I do it, it's going to be one turn. So
Yeah.
that's
okay.
cool. I'll go up. I'll go up this ladder. And actually, when I pass this pool, do I feel anything dangerous from it?
Do you have knowledge, religion, or arcana?
Hell no.
Spellcraft?
Nope.
Okay. It feels warm, but not dangerous.
Okay.
You don't know anything else about it.
All right. I suppose I'm up here now.
Yes, you're up there. At the top, basically you can see down through this hole. There's like a little fence. So this is the pool down below, shooting a shaft of the silvery light up to this top portion of the sphere. And there are like bookcases with more dusty tomes stuffed in them. And you can see down. You can see a good portion of the room below you from up here.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna stealth while I'm up here,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn. Okay, just gotta remember to use my physical dice. Stealth. It's a 27.
Fantastic. You are completely obscured up there.
Nice.
There is one skeleton left, and then it is Elantra's turn.
One skeleton, then me, you said. Okay.
Yeah. It's going to step up and swing at the mite with a broken sword, and this mite is like small and quick on its feet, or quick enough at least. It jumps out of the way of the lumbering skeleton, dodging easily. Now it is Elantra's turn.
My boy.
Okay. Mechanical question. Which is really a memory question. Did you use any other uses of prescience while you were piloting Elantra?
I believe I used one.
Okay, so I think that would mean I have 2 left. Does that sound right?
I'm going to be honest, I don't know how many you get in a day, so...
I believe I get. Hang on, I've got it. 3 plus your intelligence modifier. So I think that gives me 6 in total.
2 sounds
7?
like the right ballpark, at least, so...
Yeah, it would be 7 in total. So I think 2 sounds right. Okay. I shall. I'm going to come over here, near this pillar. I am going to use my prescience roll. What?
Wrong slash, I think.
Okay, there we go. I just had to type roll, not R.
Oh, I thought /R worked. Guess not.
Yeah, I've been doing /R every other time.
/R just worked for me.
Yeah, I think maybe
weird.
I'm just bad at typing. I'm going to use my my bonded ring to cast witch bolts on Callum.
Okay.
Do I have to know? Don't tell me if that hits or not till I read prescience real quick. Okay, yeah, it doesn't say I have to know whether or not it hits or not. So does that 14 hit? Let's see, what kind of attack is this?
This is a ranged touch attack.
Yeah. So does a 14 hit his touch AC?
Yes.
Okay, brilliant. Wow, I rolled a 2 on the D12. That's sick. Cool. So that will be my. I'll do that, and then I'm going to try to take cover behind this pillar. Assuming I can stand where the skeleton was.
Yeah, you can easily stand over the fallen remnants of that skeleton. So you're you use this out of your ring, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, then lightning leaps out, connecting to Callum, forming a link. He recoils in shock as he takes 2 points of electricity damage, and the link persists.
Oh, that wasn't range, right? I didn't even check that.
I think so.
Yeah, 35 feet is my range. So if I take cover behind the pillar, is that moving him out of range and ending the spell then? Or is that the 5e version? Because if not, I would stay within range.
The spell ends if the linked creature is ever outside the spell's range, or if it has total cover from you. So,
Oh, then yeah, I'm not
Yes.
going to take it.
okay. You're not going to take cover behind that pillar.
I think. Would it be dumb to drop prone so that the bow guy is gonna have a harder time to hit me, or is that not how it works in this system?
That
I
is how
forget.
that works in this system.
Then yeah, I'm gonna.
It would make it easier for someone to hit you with a melee attack, but you're currently not
Yeah, I'm gonna drop prone.
threatened by one. Love it.
Nice.
I'm just like crouching down underneath the cloak.
That means prone now.
That's a horrifying image to put on my wizard.
Okay.
Oh, leaf touch.
Yes, thank you.
Take the 11.
All right. That brings us to Callum's turn. Bringing up the rear.
Hang on a second.
Yes.
I have just one thing. As a level 4 wizard, I now would do 2d12 damage, right? It's 1d12 per 2 caster levels, and it only rolled one of my d12, right? So I can roll one more d12 of zappy damage, right?
That is correct. I'll have to fix that
I'll try and do that between rounds.
thing. Yeah, I thought I had it in as a formula to make it do that, but yeah, give me one more d12.
Cool.
Not great, but it's something.
Sure is.
I think now that you're like more focused on Callum than anyone else in the room, you've gotten a good look at him as you directed an attack at him. You notice he's wearing this robe, but he's otherwise unarmored, and has like his skin is like sickly pale, like he doesn't look well, almost like pallid in the face, bald, and has. Give me a perception check. Actually, let me see if you can see this from here. You're a little far away. Okay, with a 20, you can see a tattoo of a snake on his left hand, the back of his left hand.
Tattoo of a snake on the back of his left hand.
And there's some other tattoo that you can kind of see hints of around the back of his head, but he's facing you, so you can't get a good look at that.
When we sign a Seeker's contract, it goes in the back of our left hand, right?
It goes on the back of whatever hand you signed with, and then it fades away.
Does he have like an ink smudge on his left hand, like he writes left-handed?
You for sure can't tell that from way back here.
Does he have like left-handed scissors on him or something?
Yeah, just poking out of one of his pocket is big goofy left-handed scissors. You cannot tell.
Okay, cool.
I love that image though. Just like craft scissors.
You know, you never know you need craft scissors in an ancient tomb.
Sure.
I didn't even
Well,
know
you
that-
need to make clippings for your scrapbook of all the ancient texts. That's what real historians do, right?
I didn't even know the left-handed scissors are a thing.
Do you not have left-handers in Brazil?
No, they
I
killed them all.
mean, my mom is, but she just wings it.
I've heard that that right-handed scissors are like very uncomfortable to use for left-handed people, and that's why they
Yeah.
exist.
Like, there's a thing here that we don't know how to use a can opener because my mom is left-handed and she never had like a left-handed can opener. So we all open cans where using like a knife, and it's very dangerous. But we don't know how to use can openers because she never bought one because she can't use it. Anyway,
Interesting.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Incredible. Oh,
Just be right-handed. What the fuck? Forehead.
Okay. Callum is going to pull from like a pocket inside of his robe a small like doll made of skin and bones protruding out jaggedly from the limbs. He then takes a piece of cloth, wraps it around the head of the doll, and stabs a needle right in the center of the forehead. Feeble attempt. And he is casting Fear. That is a 30-foot cone, which I believe will hit Aram and Hyundai and both of these summons.
Oh no.
You know who also is really good against fear?
Yeah, the paladin that isn't here.
I missed
I
that
give-
paladin.
Yeah.
We had a thing.
So I need a
you
will
guys
save
did
from
have a
you
thing.
guys.
don't I have something with being an elf about that, or is that charm?
That
I think it's
I
charm.
believe that is charm and sleep.
You said you need a will save?
Okay.
Yeah. If it's there when you click will, it should say it in there. Yeah. Racial bonus
Oh,
versus
come
enchantment.
on. That could go
This is
either
not
way.
an enchantment, unfortunately.
Are you rolling for my summons, or should I do something?
I will roll for them.
Word. Okay, cool.
I'd like to use my prescience roll of 17 instead, which brings it
Okay.
to a 23 total.
Okay, incredible. The spider gets a 6.
That's a scared spider, probably.
And the mite gets a 12.
Shit. What a courageous dude. What a brave
Here's
little
a fourth
thing.
level spell.
I thought he would be so scared that he would kill himself.
Okay, the DC was 18, so that is fails from everyone except for Elantra.
So fucking dead.
Oh, that's rough.
Elantra, you are still shaken for one round. Everyone else is panicked.
Oh God.
Can you... Okay.
Panicked
Yep.
for 11 rounds.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? I'm running. I'm gonna lock myself into a coffin and just wait until the people just summons up the
Everyone,
Mausoleum
it's
again.
been fun.
I'm fucking running.
So, panicked creature must flee from the source of your fear,
Oh.
and you drop all held items as you do so. So your turn is running away and dropping whatever you're holding
I don't like that.
when your turn comes up.
When do we get another roll against it? Do we just get like a roll each turn, or does it wear off after 11 rounds?
It wears off after 11 rounds.
Oh my
You're
God.
Dead.
no
You're
save?
basically dead.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
I'm
must flee at top speed, so you fully can't do anything else. And Callum just starts laughing.
I hate his laugh so much. I want to kill him.
I'm glad. So that's his turn, which brings us up to the top. Some skeletons are going to go. As a panicked creature, you also take penalties to stuff.
Yeah, like his moral penalties. You shit yourself. It's like it's very.
For you guys, you could just set the panicked condition on your character sheet, and that should take care of everything.
Oh, can I set a shaking condition?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, that's insane.
Nice.
In the buffs and I think it's buffs and conditions is what it's called in the top left of your character sheet. But so panicked is -2 penalty on all saving throw, skill checks, and ability checks. That does not incur any penalty to AC, but running does, which is what you have to do when your turn comes up.
Wait, did you say it's a -2 on all saves?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a -2 on our future attempts to unfear.
No one said you got future attempts.
Oh. Oh, I see.
We asked.
You
but-
did ask, and I said it wears off after 11 rounds.
Was telling Sock like yesterday while he was on the road that I understand that Malmec is a better mechanical character, but I like Ivan more, and
It's really showing.
yeah, it's really fucking showing.
Imagine.
We would be so dumb. We would be so sad if Malmec was here.
Okay, so a big Minotaur skeleton is making a full round attack against the spider. It unfortunately missed both attacks because it's shit at what it does.
You can't see the John Cena spider.
Shaking
But
those
this
doors right
this
now, though.
close one is going to move up to Percy's.
You see the spider using his
I guess he'll just go there and stop.
like little paws to do like the hand thing that John Cena does on the front of his face.
And it is also going to full round attack you because it only had a 5-foot step to get to you. That's exactly the fucking same as what I just rolled, basically. So that's
Oh,
2
no.
more misses. Sad.
At this point, I will start making fun of Dolph, but 2 of us are like scared for 11 rounds, so I'm not gonna do it.
2 of us are like out of the fight.
Sorry, who was affected by the spell? Was it Aram
I am.
and Krakus?
No.
No, it was Aram and you, and then the 2 summons.
Oh, okay.
So the summons both failed,
So someone's failed and Aram
and Aram
but
failed, and you
I'm still
succeeded.
good.
Yeah,
I'm just shaking.
correct.
That's
So
one
I'm
action per
I'm the
turn?
only actual person who's just like piecing out
Yeah.
now.
Correct.
Yeah, the summons are also part of the team, okay? They're
We're all running
important.
together.
I mean, the
They're
summons
important.
have taken like a full round of round and a half of attacks from things. so.
Yeah. They're like clutch.
Okay, the one with the bow in the back is going to take a go. This time it pulls out a normal arrow and fires it at Aram.
I'm already standing.
I assume a 13 does not hit you.
Does not.
Okay, then yeah, that clinks harmlessly off of like a shoulder pad or something. A narrow miss. Which makes it Percy's turn. Aram, you undelayed right after Percy's, right? So you
Yes.
you will run after
I will
Percy's
run.
goes.
And drop what you're holding.
Correct.
Correct, yes.
I guess my summons are running first. If you want to.
Oh yes, they are running first. Good point.
Oh, I have a stupid idea, guys.
So that is 4x move speed, I believe. Is a run?
You're going to see a fast booter.
At this point,
What is there?
nothing stupid.
Oh, there it is. 30 feet. Ooh. Spiders can climb. That's fun.
They can totally climb too.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15. Okay, this spider runs under the table, up the wall, and then runs around this room and sits on this back wall, like halfway up the wall on this big curved wall. And the mite is just going to hop. Oh, he gets an attack of opportunity when he does that, by the way. Of course.
I'm sure.
Well, that's an actual hit. Uh, 4 points of damage. You get a health bar on these bad boys. You guys can see that, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now the mite is going to run. He's just going to like leg it over the pool, like running through the water. And also take an attack. Big miss.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he's holy shit. Oh,
Yeah,
It's-
we're gonna make it all the way to the entrance. and
Yeah.
Still
around.
going.
I mean, he's got 120 movement at oh no, he only 20 feet of movement actually. I'm sorry, I need to back him up a tiny bit. He's not 30 because he's very small.
Wait, what's
Actually, does he get the speed boost from Elantra?
Yes.
I totally disassociated.
Which
and
raises it to 90 100 for a run. Oh no, he doesn't. It doesn't carry for every movement. It only carries for the first 2, so it's 90 feet.
I thought a run was a feat. I took run as a feat.
The run feat lets you run further, and it gives you some other benefits. But normally running is 4 times your speed. The run feat makes it 5 times your speed, and I think it does one other thing.
Okay. I think there's some things with jumping, jump attacks and things.
Okay, I was close to the right spot for the mite. Okay, now it's your turn, Perseus.
So I'm trying to look this up. I'm trying to get a grenade out of my pocket. Is this the move action?
It's a move action that provokes to pull something out of your pack.
You know what? I think. And how far? If I can throw it, like if I took a 5-foot step, pulled it out, provoked that, and then how was it? Can I do that? Can I throw 35? Like right here?
It is probably a 30-foot range increment, so attempting to throw it further will be will just take a -2 to the attack.
What if you 5-foot step here? 1 square to your left.
Oh,
You started here.
yeah, I could
You'd
diagonal
be
like that.
marginally closer, and you'd be out of that guy's range.
That's true.
I like that. So let's see what that would be. Oh, if I do that, I'm out of his provoke. I can just go. Up
Yeah, you can
closer.
5-foot step first, then pull it out.
Oh yeah, it's a move action.
Yeah,
right, it's
move
a-
action to pull it
Yeah.
out, and then a standard to throw it.
Okay, so that would be.
Are you trying to throw it at a
I'm trying to throw it
enemy
at his
or
feet,
at a
that
space?
at that dude's feet,
Okay.
or close to him.
What's this item? Just so I can pull it up.
Dung grenade. I want this idiot to eat poop.
Okay.
Eat shit and die, Callum.
I hate this mage. I want him covered for his crimes.
Make a since it's a thrown weapon, click the melee button for me to make a thrown weapon attack with your strength mod. Oh, the range increment on this is 10 feet, which means this is going to take a -4.
Okay.
But honestly, that's fine. This guy is fully unarmored. Okay, so you lob this dung grenade, and it explodes right on Callum, unleashing like fire and flinging like animal poo all over the place. He's going to take 1d6 points of fire damage if you want to roll that. And then he's going to be sickened for 1d4 rounds. Oh, there's a reflex save he can make. Let me just fail that real quick. Yeah, that's a fail.
Oh,
Ooh,
max
max
damage!
Nice. So he takes 6 points of fire damage and is sickened for 1d4 rounds if you want to roll that as well.
Yes, I will. Oh, I broke that. Just take the first one. I didn't mean to roll twice.
Okay.
I enabled the 3D dice thing, and I'm still learning how to use it.
Oh, from the actual like UI thing that lets you pick dice?
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah,
so I'm trying.
I've never actually used that like in a game.
You can designate how hard you want to eat it. There's a strength. There's a little line that you drag. It's red.
Oh,
It
that's
just
fun.
flings the dice. Yeah. You roll with authority.
Okay. He is sickened. He like recoils as he's covered in poo, and this explosion catches like a corner of his robe on fire. He tamps it out real quick.
Does it have a radius, or was it just a single target?
I mean, I'm assuming. I mean, yeah, if it's at his feet, if it hits it, I'm not sure. I know it's not going to get sickened. I know the skeletons don't give a shit if they got poop on them. Right.
It does not have a splash.
Okay.
It doesn't mention a splash.
So you just throw
Well,
it.
it calls it a splash weapon. Oh, or in its splash radius. I see. Then let me look up fuse grenade real quick.
I should have looked this up beforehand. I thought it was
That's
just
no problem.
one, too.
We're learning together.
Yeah. It's the most druid grenade too. It's just animal poop.
Okay.
With a particular kind of
10-foot
animal
radius burst. Okay. So that is going to hit this one and this one as well.
Okay. So should I roll just another d6, 2d6s, pretty much?
Yeah. Give me
Okay.
the roll for this one first. The ground floor one.
Cool. And the other one.
Okay, it is almost completely blown apart, but it manages to stay standing. And the other one also takes damage, 3 damage. That one's just much more, much better held together, more well preserved. It takes the hit, but is still in pretty good shape.
And the room just stinks real bad now.
And it smells like poo over there. Fantastic. Yeah, correctly you identified the skeletons don't give a shit about the smell, but they do give a shit about fire damage. Okay, Aram, do a run for me.
I have a
That's
shenanigan.
4 times movement speed, right?
Can I try a shenanigan?
What's your shenanigan?
Okay. Aaron will have to run past me to get out of the room, right?
Yeah.
Flap,
Can
in the
I,
face.
laying on the floor, try to trip or grapple him to prevent him from running his way?
It's a wizard.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you can use your reaction to make a combat maneuver roll.
Sure.
So I'm gonna move myself
where's
here.
my,
And
where is
say
that?
I'm
See,
right next-
combat maneuver bonus. Really?
Deeply tragic.
Really? Yeah, that's a 2 + 2 - 2.
Yeah. Aram, I assume your CMD, even in your panicked and running state, a run I think is an extra -2 to your CMD, should still be above 2, so
It's still like 18 after that. It's our
Yeah.
20.
okay. Yeah, then Elantra, you like grasp.
Laying on the floor, I just like kind of reach out as you easily bound past me.
He
And
is running
Aram.
with such like certainty and force.
And
He
fear.
easily breaks through your grasp.
I'm assuming I just keep going past everyone at this point.
Yeah, you
And
are trying to get as far away as possible. Anything is valid as long as it continues to move you further away from the target of your fear.
yeah. I mapped out the distance earlier. This is as far as I can go.
That's very far.
It's very far.
Holy shit.
Once you reach a point where you are no longer able to get any further, which is going to be basically next turn, you cower.
Oh
Wow.
boy.
So you're just going to hide in a corner. You don't have to like run circles around the mausoleum or anything.
And I don't get to like roll out of it or anything.
Nope.
Okay.
That's fucked.
Spellcasters, baby.
So I think I am out of the fight, guys.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yvette, you're still in the fight.
Shoot that motherfucker.
You just saw Aram sprint past you. You may never have
Yeah.
seen him move faster in your life.
How much like penalty I take from here?
It'll be against his normal AC, and you'll take a -2 to the attack roll.
And I don't get like the bonus damage, right? Because it's out of the range.
Which bonus damage is based on range?
The swift shot and shit. It only takes if it's
Oh.
30.
Oh, yeah, you're
Right.
right. Then you won't get those. It'll just be a normal shot.
And if I walk out of here, I won't get it anyway, right?
Yeah, if you have to move out, you'll lose your hidden condition. This guy is within your range, but I think everyone else is outside of it. Outside of your
Yeah, but I
ship
want to
shot range.
the dude.
Follow your heart.
Can I do no, not a full movement. I gonna go to here, like behind this. thing,
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot the dude, the magical guy.
Okay, that's gonna be the same. 35 feet is still a -2, and
35.
against normal. Yeah, your range is 30.
Honestly, I think you're okay taking a minus.
He is fully unarmored, so
Yeah, sure. Let's go. Let's shoot it. Let's shoot the dude. Where's my here? Shoot it.
Almost guaranteed it.
Wait.
oh, your range is actually
Could
20. So it's the same for this shot, but from the previous position, it would have been a -4.
Could I move and then stealth and then shoot? It's too late anyway.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it's too late. But 22 hits, big time.
That's it. I hit him.
Now that you're
5.
inside this spherical room, the blast from your your pistol like echoes. It bounces off the stone walls and stone floor in here and lingers for several seconds as the bullet flies through the air, like tearing through Callum's left thigh.
That's it. Can I stealth?
Yeah, you could try.
Yeah. Just because if I can, let's just do it.
Okay. Krakus,
Okay.
you are
Can I
looking down
see-
upon this room.
Can I see Cloaca from here?
Cloaca?
Whatever.
Cloaca.
Callum.
Callum. Yeah, I think if you you can get an angle and see him, yeah.
Okay, marking him.
Okay.
That's not that's a free action, right?
I think it's a
That's free
movement.
action. What? No, come on.
I think it's free if you make a like any sort of flanking or attack from stealth,
Okay.
but it is I think it's a move action to just do it.
So I want to move. I don't want to mark him. It's fine. It probably won't matter anyway. I want to try to first I'll move here. And I want to try to like I know there's a fence here, but I want to try to like swing down and do a drop attack on Callum.
Fantastic. Okay. Since you will have to you'll have to get a little bit of lateral, so there is like a swinging element. Make me an acrobatics check. With
Okay.
advantage because this is rad.
Okay.
I stress disassociated so hard that I totally miss how Crackers got up there.
He climbed a ladder.
It was a long time
You
ago.
know? Yeah.
I've been
Okay.
planning this trap card all along.
Yeah, with a 27, you can land basically wherever you want in this room.
Beautiful. I'm landing on top of this motherfucker.
Fantastic. And are you making a weapon attack as you come down on him?
Absolutely.
Okay, you're going to make your weapon attack with advantage as well.
And I'm sneaking still, I think. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh
your
yeah,
hand
for
lands on your
sure
last turn.
he does not expect you to do this.
Okay. So rolling 2 sneak attacks then. Did it roll? I don't think it worked. Oh, there it is. Nope, don't want that one.
Did you want to do it with your real
There
dice?
we go.
Oh, okay.
What did you say?
I was gonna ask if you wanted to use your real dice.
Oh, nope, I'm good. Advantage helps me here.
Yeah.
Fucking dead. Let's go. He's dead. Say it.
He's definitely not dead.
God damn it!
He's a corpse. He's undead. That's what it is. That's why he's not dead.
Fantastic. So you swing down from above and come crashing through with let's see. I'm going to give you the fall damage for this as well.
Sure, I might pass out, but that's fine.
No, I mean I'm going to deal the fall damage to Callum.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
It's only
actually bone
3.
damage.
Still rad. Still incredibly rad.
Yeah, it's not only 3,
3.
it's plus 3.
Yeah, I mean it's 3 you wouldn't get if you weren't doing something like this. So
Yeah.
Fucking Lancer.
yes, you swing from the floor above, falling 20 feet down, crashing-
I wanna swing from the chandelier.
crashing on his head with your huge sword for 14 points of damage. And Callum is starting to show wear. He's looking bloodied from this battle thus far.
I may have just sealed my fate, but I helped a little bit, I think.
I would say you helped.
I don't know where you want
Fantastic.
me to move or him to move.
It's this fucker. Oh my god, Crackers. You, I'm not gonna say it aloud.
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
no.
I flattened him.
Oh,
I grabbed a
him.
stretch thing instead of the
you
center of the
scratch
token.
him!
I mean, is he?
You
is he
flat
prone or
him! You
anything? Is he still standing?
No, you both are prone.
Okay. That's not good.
Actually, make me another acrobatics check. If you succeed, you will stay standing. But he
You
is
got it.
prone.
Shit.
It's not bad, right?
I think that's good enough. You're standing.
Okay.
But Callum is
And it's
down.
like superhero landing.
I'm just using
Um,
my HP effectively. That's all.
Yeah, that's very, very bad for him.
Oh yeah. But also, I cannot hit him now.
Also true. Get this fool off of me. This skeleton is going to take a step over
Here
and
it comes.
try and grapple you.
Oh shit.
Probably not a good idea for these things, but maybe I'll roll well. No. No. He fails with a 6.
Oh yeah. That's my CMD, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. Elantra, we come back up to you. You are prone, but you still have a witch bolt link to Callum, who is also prone. And you are shaken, which means you get one action, I believe.
Yeah, so I'm just going to use my standard action to, yeah, I'm just going to do the Witch Bolt damage, which is 2d12.
Damn.
Let's go.
I'm sorry, shaken is... I was confusing shaken with staggered. You have your full suite of actions, but you take a -2 penalty on all your rolls.
Cool. Can I try to figure out some shit about the pool? I guess.
Yeah.
With the rest of my turn. Which of the knowledges do you want?
Religion would be preferable.
Not trained in it again. I can give you Arcana or History or Planes.
Then give me Arcana.
We should really put some points in knowledge shit.
Yeah, I mean, they have
6
points
of the
in
9 knowledge skills.
in most of them, yeah.
Again, you know who has knowledge religion?
Okay, you are not able to identify this effect. You can see with your Eladrin vision that it is magical, but actually, I guess you could identify the aura, but you can't identify the spell.
Cool.
It is an evocation aura feint.
Also, have you been doing fortitude saves for Callum for half damage on the witch bolts? Just keep myself honest.
No.
So it's a DC 15 fortitude save for half damage. So if he made the first one, he would have taken 2 instead of 5. If he made the second one, he'd take 7 instead of 14.
Okay, he missed the first one. He makes the second one. Thank you for that.
Cool. I think that will be my turn.
Powerful pair of turns.
It was.
And I'm no longer shaken, right?
Correct.
Nice.
It is very lucky that, like, the way the ordering worked out, because you didn't have to make any attack roll or anything for Witch Bolt since it was already linked.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess to narrate that a little bit, since this is, I think, the first time Witch Bolt
I'd like
has
to just
actually
move
gone.
a little bit closer, if I can, just to make it harder for him to break range.
Yeah. So that thin link of like purplish lightning that was connecting Elantra and Callum for the last 6 seconds surges with a huge burst of energy. Callum was able to partially resist, but still takes a good jolt.
Actually, just I'm gonna be one further back so that he doesn't get the boots aura.
Ah.
Is there anyone that can conscious make that decision? I think it's Alundra.
Yeah, I mean they know how the thing works, so
Yeah.
I'm crawling along the ground here.
Oh, quick note. If I deal sneak attack damage to a target, I can study it as an immediate action.
yeah, it's free if you deal sneak attack damage. And yeah, and you did get sneak attack on that, so
It's study it. Now we all know he's a little bitch. Ah.
Ba-ba-ba. He's stacking up icons.
Nice overlapping bottom, bro.
This ceases to amuse me.
Good.
He like scrambles to pull his little doll back into his hand. This grotesque flesh like lump.
From the ground?
Yeah, he's still on the ground.
Okay.
And he pulls out a small octopus tentacle and wraps it around the left leg of the thing, tying a little knot. And he's casting a spell, so this provokes an attack of opportunity from you, Krakus.
Okay. Is that sneak attack still or no?
No, this is just a normal attack.
It's a normal.
But he's studying now.
Um,
Oh!
yeah, that's
Punish him.
Oh!
easy hit, 14 points of damage. He's super duper fucked up.
Yeah, he's probably like 1 HP.
Jesus.
Lets out a yep as you strike him once again, but he's able to finish the spell. After he ties the knot, he raises the doll and sort of aims it near the pool. Da, 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 da. And he casts maybe my favorite spell. I'm in love with this spell. Black Tentacles.
Oh, it's hentai.
These sort of like tar-looking tentacles begin sprouting out of the ground everywhere in this area, grabbing at everyone who's in the zone, skeletons included.
Can the tentacle see me?
Yes, it's not like one tentacle in the center of the room. There are tentacles filling this.
We're in a forest of tentacles.
This
right
zone, yeah. Basically, you're in a forest of tentacles. They rise up everywhere. One rises up directly underneath your feet. Callum doesn't need to be able to see you for this to hit you.
How convenient.
They're going to attempt to grapple every creature in this room.
Damn.
It's against our CMD, right?
Yes, every creature in this room except for the bow friend in the back and the spider up here.
And Aaron is also free from.
I'm not in the room. I am.
Yeah,
Correct,
yeah,
Aaron's
I'm
not in the room.
Yeah.
Nor is the mite.
Yeah.
The mite is safely
Yeah.
in the back.
You guys are free from the tentacles. Yeah.
This is all part of the plan.
So this is
Do I make a? How does this work with the
16?
grapples?
I'm going to just start rattling off a bunch of numbers at you, basically.
All right.
And
that's
you'll
cool.
compare it to your CMD.
Gotcha.
Hey, Dolph, can you
Yes?
do me a favor? Can you roll lower than 13?
No.
Okay, never mind.
I can roll a 1. That's your only hope. Crack is first. I rolled a 1. You're fucking
Wow.
fine.
You didn't need to roll a 1 against me.
Well,
Damn.
I burned the 1 against you.
Waste.
Maybe he'll have more.
This guy next. That's a 17 plus a bunch. He's grappled. 15 plus a bunch for this other skeleton. Elantra. Ooh, close. A 2, but that's still an 18.
Oh my god.
You.
So you're grappled. Ivet. That's a 25.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it misses.
Percy's.
It totally misses.
29.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the skeleton next to Percy's. 28. Everyone is grappled except Krakus.
Nice.
The
Every
MVP of
grappled
the
creature takes 1d6 plus 4 points of damage.
God.
I'm gonna have you all roll those yourselves. The 3 of you that are grappled.
What is it? Well, you said 1d6 plus 4?
Correct. This skeleton just fully dies. He's the tentacle like just crushes him almost to
Oh my
dust.
god.
We get like a knowledge arcana check for half damage, right?
You get nothing.
I can roll a knowledge history to negate, yeah?
We get a temporary HP equal to twice our movement speed, right?
Hmm. Both of the skeletons that were grabbed
Oh
at
my
the front
god.
disintegrate. All 3 of the skeletons that were grabbed are just completely crushed. You took 9 damage, right, Percy's?
Yeah, I had -9 myself.
Okay.
Oh, we all took 9. That's incredible.
Yeah, I just didn't
Incredible.
put the modifier on mine.
We roll the same thing.
So after Callum does that, he crawls into the portal.
You
Yeah, I was-
fucker.
Wait, does it take? Oh no.
I already did it.
He
He
already
Yeah.
provoked an attack of opportunity.
Oh, that's such a boner killer.
It really is.
A good attempt, honorable. I will give you that, but farewell.
You're a bitch.
And as he passes through the portal, he like barely is able to pull himself through. He disappears.
Not that I know, but since the portals stay open.
The portal begins to like warble around the edges, but it is still here for now.
God damn it.
And we'll grab
That
both.
is Callum's turn. All of the skeletons are dead except for the one with the bow. It is also going to make its way to the portal.
Ugh, come on.
And it also disappears. Aram is running. Percy's.
Yep.
You are grappled. You can attempt to break the grapple. Otherwise, you cannot move.
Can I
Unless you-
enlarge myself to? Does that help with grapple?
That does help.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now.
You should have a condition in your sheet to make to enlarge and do the stats for that.
So do I got to make a combat maneuver? Is that how it works? To ungrapple?
It is. I thought I had the combat maneuvers page open, dude. I believe you can just do a strength check.
Okay.
Oh no, it is a combat maneuver check. Or an escape
Oh,
artist check. That's what it is. Those are your options.
So escape artist, which I know. So I'll do combat maneuver. I would actually just use that last roll. It was 11 plus 7, so 18.
Okay. The DC to break out of these. Oh, I'm sorry. As soon as he passes through the portal, the tentacles dissipate.
Oh,
He is fully on
Then-
another plane of existence. He cannot maintain this spell.
okay. Then I'm not going to enlarge myself then. Because
Apologies.
I'm doing that just to. That's
It's-
fine.
But for the
it's
record,
still-
the DC was going to be like 23
Okay.
Fuck.
or no, 21. I think it was. It was big.
That-
It was very big.
That's rude, but okay. Fuck, that's fucking brutal.
I look back to you, Perseus, and I point to the portal, and I'm like, I'm going in there.
Is the fear ended, or am I still?
Yeah.
The fear is not ended.
So you guys
But-
might have to come
Fuck.
looking for arrow.
You no longer know what you're running from. I guess it's not here anymore, but you're still afraid of something. It's just sort of become like a little bit more existential.
I guess it lasts for 1 minute at this point, right?
Yeah.
Or two, or less than a minute left on it.
I suppose we can come out of initiative pretty soon. The portal is still up, so when as long as the portal is still up, we'll stay in initiative. So it's still Percy's
Oh,
turn.
okay, gotcha.
The portal appears to be closing, though. The tentacles recede back into the ground as he goes into the portal, though.
Man, you're going to go through that portal, huh?
You're damn right I am.
It's like I guess difficult terrain to climb up, so it's going to cause double movement just to climb up this ledge. It's not difficult, but it does take a little bit of extra movement to do it.
Are you talking to me? I'm sorry.
Anyone that might be wanting to run towards the portal. Are you content to do nothing, Perseus?
I mean, he's like visibly like, I do
so
not want to
close.
go through the portal. Like he is, because it's a giant magical portal. He's not. He's terrified of that thing.
Me, Welby, the player, yes. I've had nah.
Okay. It sounds like Perseus isn't going to do anything. Yvette, not going to do anything.
I don't think so. I might go back and try to find Aaron, and that's it.
Krakus?
Aram is cowering in a corner still.
Yeah, you
I
know
think
what?
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead,
start heading
Juan.
towards portal.
Okay, you're going in? Well,
I'm
Krakus,
going-
Krakus
I
first,
am
I suppose.
Dead set on killing this guy, so
Okay.
yes, I jump into the portal.
You hop through.
Yeah, I think I follow Krakus.
I don't think it makes sense for me. Like I want to do it, but in character, I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah. Same.
No, I fully buy your choices. Okay. Krakus and Elantra jump through the portal and disappear, and a moment later, the portal collapses.
Can I drink a potion?
Maybe. We'll get to that in a minute. Pardon the map shuffling that's about to happen. I gotta find the right one.
Ooh.
There we go.
Actually, just split the party.
The portal is gone. Now that it is closed, I think the fear effect breaks. There's now no longer any path of any sort through the planes. No connection at all to the planes. So you guys are all fine. Your summons probably dissipate after some period of time. They don't last forever, right?
I think Aaron would just come straight back here.
Yeah,
Because he
mine
was gone.
mine would dissipate after like I think it's a couple minutes. So yeah, they just go away. I wouldn't want them to do anything anyway. Even if I could command them, which I cannot.
Okay, Aram, as you come back into this room, you notice all of the skeletons, well, all save one, are crumpled on the ground. 3 of them look completely pulverized, as if they'd been crushed entirely. The portal is gone, and there's no sign of Elantra or Krakus.
Yeah. I go and grab my daggers since I dropped them at the start of the run. What happened?
They
I'm
went
so glad
in.
they jumped through. It's
Oh,
gonna be lots of fun.
oh no.
I froze. I saw they go in and it just stand
It's
here.
okay. It's okay. Well, you saw what he did and what I did. That was a powerful spell.
I was gonna sit on the ground, hug his knees, and just. For the first time in a long time, you see that it's actually speechless.
Give Yvette a little pat on the shoulder.
Percy's just sitting here like I couldn't do it. He's just regret. Like but he was like terrified of that portal.
Come on, let's go sit with Percy's. Can you get up and
Couldn't
walk?
do it.
Sure.
You couldn't jump through either, huh, Percy's?
No, I couldn't. There's no way. I
No.
really. Right.
That was some powerful magic. Not up your alley at all.
Where are they? Where could they
I-
be?
I assume that they jumped to another plane. Or I would probably know something about that if they jumped to another plane, right, Kyle? Or I could roll for it.
Yeah, you can certainly give me knowledge, planes, or arcana.
How much is the bonus to planes for me? The specialization?
It's just +1 at your level, I believe.
Okay. That's still better than arcana. I don't know anything.
Oh god.
No.
You'd think I would, but I don't.
It's not the time.
Yeah,
So that's a 7.
yeah, I think you come to the same conclusion that Elantra did, which is that it's definitely. I mean, there's no mistake that it is some sort of planar travel, but you could not tell where it was going. Yvette wasn't, but actually Percy's wasn't either. But Aram, you were awake when you talked to the possessed skeleton earlier. Callum did say where we come from at one point in that conversation.
Oh, so
They went back.
probably back to the material plane?
That would just be like quote unquote the normal place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know what to do.
I don't really either, because we don't. Our magic person is gone.
Yeah, what's up?
Maybe there's something here that will let us in here if we look around that will let us go home
That's the thing,
or
too. Like,
follow.
I want to kind of loot, quote unquote loot, but I genuinely feel like Ivette is fucking froze.
I mean, I start scanning the room for something, anything of interest that could be like scanning the walls.
I give Ivette a small wineskin, and then I start scanning around for things.
Just frantically searching just for some sort of hint of what to do at this point, like where he could have gone, anything,
I also
because
check out the pool.
he doesn't know if
I
it's a material plane or not. Percy wouldn't know that.
I take the monocle off, and then I just give it to Percy's and go back to being quiet.
I start pointing it randomly, but yeah, it's what's this?
It's the Alexa.
What'd you point at? Sorry.
Just the book up here? Was that a book?
It is a book. Yeah. So it's displayed on this table in front of you, open to the like the title page, and the title reads "The Guziad, Song of the Journey" as the subtitle. Give me a knowledge history check.
I'm not trained in that though. Am I? I'm not.
Or give me, if he passed you the monocle, you can give me you can just point the monocle at it.
I'll point the monocle at it.
An epic poem telling the tale of a hero during the wars, the Tauren Wars, thought to be a fictional account. You hear that in your head as you gaze at the book through the monocle.
I say it out loud as I hear it, just so everybody else hears it, but seems to be a tale of account of the Tauren Wars. Apparently fictional, but who knows at this point.
It's like the Odyssey, basically that sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
I check out the pool.
Is there anything upstairs? I can go up the
Um,
ladder and check too. But yeah, go ahead with the pool thing.
Aram, I think you recognize without a check
Okay.
that this. Actually, no, you don't. I lied. I'm sorry. You do
Damn.
need a check, a religion check. I got your god wrong. Okay, with a 17, you don't know which deity, but this pool is consecrated in the name of one of them. Meaning it's holy water, basically.
Do I know if it's good? Like a good deity or like an evil
Yes.
aspect? Or
Yeah, it is consecrated in the name of good.
can I
You
take a
you
cup
would
of it over to
recognize
Ivette?
like unholy water as being like darker in color.
Okay. I take a cup of it over to Ivette to like hopefully the holy water properties settle them down a little bit. Or heal them or something.
I take it. I don't know.
It doesn't heal your like hit point damage, but it might make you calmer. You know, it might like help you feel a little bit more safe and stable.
Question. If I dip my bullets on it, will it fuck my bullets?
I mean, it won't fuck them. It'll cover them in holy water.
Yeah, and then if I shoot the holy water bullet into an undead, will it do damage?
it will take something. You know enough about how your gun works that it'll take something a little bit more sophisticated than just dipping the bullets in it to carry the holy water to a target. But you think you could do it. You could put some bullets together that would be able to deliver holy water, which above game does do extra damage to undead.
But I don't think I can do it this right now, right?
No, it would take some time. You would need like tools and stuff.
I'm gonna get like some vials around the room or some like empty potion vials and fill them up with holy water.
You guys have gone through enough potions that if you're not keeping the empty vials, there are some strewn about this place somewhere.
Like, do I roll to see how many of them I get or something?
I'm trying to remember. You guys have used like roll 1d8 to see how many empty vials you can find.
Would they have any from the used potions of healing?
That's what I'm
Okay.
counting on. Okay, between the two of you, you get 3.
I did chug a lot of potions. I had I think I've chugged 5, 6.
If Percy's would have kept the empty things on his person, then you can just have them. You don't have to roll. But if he would have dropped them as he was drinking them, then that's what you're rolling for, is to go find them, basically.
So I might have like 2.
Actually, I have 8 empty vials.
Jesus.
If I was keeping, because I did get fucked up. So
yeah,
I did chug a lot.
I mean, Percy seems like he might be the type to not litter. So
No, he hates littering. He cries every time he sees a bottle.
yeah, if you have 8 empty vials if you want to use them for this.
Okay.
I don't know about Yvette. Does Yvette keep empty glass vials?
I mean, now that he knows that he can get a riff, what's the fucking name?
Bun flasher.
Like, we can go with our empty vials and get potions cheaper. We did it at the start of the adventure. I forgot the name. Like when you have an empty cup from McDonald's and you can fill it up again.
I forgot that we
Refills.
did that.
Yeah, we did that. So now I know that this is an option. So I might have the 2 potions.
Okay,
Empty bottle of potions.
that's fine. I buy that. Then you guys have 10 between the two of you.
Yeah, I fill up the 2 I have, and I don't know.
After 45 minutes or so, the structure begins to shake. And you hear the familiar tear of the sky. And then a huge slam as the mausoleum has seemingly been resummoned back to the material plane.
We head for the exit.
I sprint for the front door.
You guys want to check upstairs? The magical shit is still there.
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
I don't know if Percy's would want to be on another plane besides the material one for any minute longer than it needed to be.
If we had thought about it at the start of like the doing stuff, maybe.
I rushed the gate and start
Wait,
bumping
who
on
had
that front door.
who had the other shit? We had a hammer and a armor.
I have the armor.
I have the. Wait, no, that's right. I gave it to you, Aram.
You gave it to me because it put you at a medium weight or medium load.
Yes.
I think Krakus has the hammer.
No, I think
No.
Percy's has the hammer.
Percy's does.
Oh, okay. So we
Oh,
at
good.
least have
At least you
have our
here.
loot.
We got some loot.
Yeah, I have it on me.
Okay.
Hello?
So as you reach the door and push them open, they or I guess pull them open. They offer no resistance. The bright sun hits your faces, bright, warm sun. And at the bottom of the stairs are the 4 scholars rushing up to greet you.
I panically say, like, okay, so there was a necromancer. I think that was a necromancer that was in this. Like, I explained the situation as best. Like, I'm going to start relaying like the information that, like about the portal that opened. There was a portal that opened, and we don't know where it goes though. Do you know what happened? Anything about what happened here
A portal?
from the outside? There was a portal in here. Yes, an actual. I think that's what
And
what it was.
a necromancer defiling the graves?
Yes, we were pretty upset about it too.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Someone
can we see
burping.
it? Can we see it?
That's just what Thorin sounds like.
Okay.
Of course we're okay. Can't you see it on our smile and our bright appearance and the happiness that we share and the aura of
Physically fine, but 2 of our partners jumped through the portal, and we were unable to follow them for various reasons.
Let me have a look of where this portal is or was.
Yeah, I'll lead you to where it was.
There's
I
also
follow.
some magical shit on the upstairs on one of the coffins. If you guys want to check it out,
I'm gonna let it go.
I can. I'm really curious about what it is, but so I'm making the NPCs check it.
Portal first. I want to see what happened to our friends.
Quick note about the NPCs: they are scholars.
I don't care.
So
I'm mad about it.
If your intention is to convince them to fight mummies, it's going to be probably not an easy time for you.
I have my gun out this whole time, and I'm like twinking with it. It's like my vet's about to break.
I bet no.
I'm about to break everything inside of me.
No, he's not gonna shoot himself. He's gonna shoot the fucking scholars that didn't give any information.
Alaric looks over the area where the portal used to be. I'm afraid there's not much we can do.
Oh.
I kick the bones into the holy water out of disappointment.
If we were here while it was still open, perhaps we could have identified where it went, but do you know who? Perhaps you can locate the person.
What was that douchebag's name?
Callus.
Callus.
Callum.
That was right.
Alan.
We Callus.
I mean, we can
Does that
also
name ring
locate
familiar?
the person. We can also locate the person on our friends.
Callum Crane. Callum Crane. That name. Does that ring a bell to any of you scholars?
They'll all look at each other, sort of exchange puzzled glances. No.
You fucking know anything?
Well, I'm going to head towards the front door at this point, because last time we diddled around in here, we went to another plane, so I'm on the way out.
What type of fucking scholars you are? You have no information. We got here with no information. We didn't know what we're looking for. Our friends are missing. We almost died.
I would love to continue this conversation, but I am going towards the
Etch speaks up. With all due respect, we are scholars of ancient wars, not of necromancers and portals.
He's not leaving, but he's staying here. He's
Staying where you can see
something
the
weird.
sun.
Yeah, I just want to see outside. I want to see a blade of grass for a second.
Much grass, you stupid scholars.
I will unload the rest of my pepper box bullets on like the ceiling, and then I'm gonna go walk out.
Okay, all the scholars except for Lucy flinch as you fire off into the ceiling and storm off. The bullets bounce harmlessly off the roof. Alaric will turn to you, Aram. And I forgot what I was going to ask you. Oh. Do you think it's safe in the rest of the structure?
Lie.
So far,
lie.
so far it seems mostly. However, the upstairs there is potential danger, and I wouldn't guarantee safety in the rest of the structure. But it seems mostly safe, apart from maybe the upstairs.
Lucy turns to you. What'd you see upstairs, honey?
I just describe the room for because I don't remember exactly how it is, to be honest. And what with like the book and stuff. Because out
Okay.
of character, I don't remember exactly how that is.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned the mummies and the book and stuff. There'll be a look of recognition that comes across Lucy's face as you mentioned the mummies. Oh, we should be fine as long as we don't open anything.
Fair enough.
You should lie. You should lie. You should get them upstairs, and then we'll leave and let them locked here.
I think Aram cares more about finding the rest of our people versus the treasure upstairs now.
No. I don't really want the treasure upstairs. I want revenge.
Do you have anything belonging to your companions? We might be able to scry upon them.
Shit. I don't think I explicitly have
I've ever been.
anything.
I don't think.
Wait, don't you? Yeah, he's not.
Wait,
from
is there
Arkansas.
old bones that he left behind?
Sure are.
I run
Yeah.
back to Krax's old discarded, like beat up bones where he was taking himself apart,
Nice.
and
Excellent.
I run up there, and I have them in my hand like this was part of like. He does this thing. I don't know. He pops bones in and out. Was once him. He just found a better bone, I guess. This help. Wherever
As
they
you
are.
explain this, Etch lights up. Fascinating. And Alaric grabs the bone and goes, "Yes, this should do. This should do just fine. Come, follow me."
Dolph,
And we'll lead you outside.
can I steal this book
My
first?
favorite place.
Yeah. I mean, as you reach for the book, Thorin, I think, will grab your hand. Don't take anything.
So you're the scholars that have no information and don't like books?
We must study it.
I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna
First.
walk out. I'm not hearing. I'm not listening. I'm just gonna walk out. I'm gonna let the book there, but I'm not gonna give attention to him.
He lets go of your arm and you storm out.
I put my hands on my head. Like this.
And I walk
There
away.
is definite similarities between the characters there.
He's just a bug in a skin suit.
To me, Thorhin like barely fits in his own skin. He's just a huge dude.
God.
So the three of you follow Alaric out, and he starts like rattling off things that he'll need in order to scry on this bone. Elantra and Krakus, you smell burning. At first it's indistinct, then it's like burning hair. This vile scent. Then the darkness of this portal begins to fade. Your eyes begin to adjust a little bit as you step out, and the burning smell changes to like a mixture of dust and formaldehyde.
Hello.
The air noticeably more damp than where you were before. You enter a torchlit room, a basement perhaps. There are undead wandering all around it. Several living persons wearing robes similar to Callum's. Two of them are helping him up on the opposite end of the room. You followed me. Well, for that you will die. And that is where we'll end the session.
Fuck you.
Uh,
Fuck you. Fuck
alright.
you. Yo, Dal, fuck you.
I saw that. I saw it coming.
I'm gonna
Yo.
eat your ass.
We're gonna die. Like we're
You
dead.
did jump through.
You
You're
guys
never
will.
gonna sit again.